All right. Welcome to Bracket Bash, the podcast. We take a bracket of 30 teams, 64, 128 or more, and banter our way down to a winner. I am your lovely host this week, Freddie Fisher, and this up in my corner is
I am
Nancy.
Nancy Patterson, Nancy over from the Dr. P.F. Jeremiah and his Infernal Roommate podcast, as well as the Tales of Grindaria. Doing lovely today, and below me is lower corner.
Hi, it's me. I'm Felix. Hi. No, I'm Felix from the Mod
And
Squad.
going next to him.
Oh, I was just fucking around, man.
Go ahead, Felix. Finish your stuff.
And right over here is this guy.
Yes, my name is Logan. You can find me occasionally on Central Booking and Tales of Grindaria. Unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances, I will be taking a step back from Tales of Grindaria for now. Hopefully, I will be back in the future. And to my right is...
We have a new guest on today's show. We've done 200 plus episodes of this. It's the first time he's ever been on the show. We have Mr. John King. John King, how you doing today there, sir?
Doing well, man. I appreciate it. I'm John King. I'm a retired veteran medevac pilot out of the 101st at Fort Campbell. After 3 deployments, right around 300 missions total, from stub toe up, 1 aircraft accident, 1, hey, we got bullet holes, let's jump in another aircraft, left it to the next generation. Went to the corporate world, did that for right at 8 years now, and also became what would be considered a veteranpreneur at this point. I've got a bar and grill in Nebraska. I've got my own apparel line just to get back into my own creative state. And then I do some other fun stuff and founded a nonprofit as well. So I'm super excited to be here. I suck at movie quotes, so this is really going to be fun for me. But I like to push myself and do adventurous stuff. So let's have some fun.
That is one cool thing about this show that I appreciate the most is that you don't have to be educated on whatever thing we're doing. It's kind of a Johnny on the spot, Johnny on the street type stuff. So, but John did happen to pick a good show. This is one of my favorite episodes that we do every single year. I'm wearing a sweatshirt from our good friend Shai, who was unfortunately not on today's show, but her picks are in here. And on the back of my sweatshirt, which I'm not going to show you, is the entire line that I said last year from The Princess Bride that I completely misquoted, where I said, "Life is painless." So
very nice.
Yeah, and I've been paying for it since. So that's what that is. Before we get to it, we do not have Pass a Parcel this week because this is a Bastards show exclusive. I did not add it to the Facebook group because I didn't really need to. So in lieu of our Pass the Parcel, we have not one, but 2 steal a vote options this time. You're allowed to do it 2 times during this show. So have fun with that. Steal vote. By the way, you're allowed to steal anybody's vote during this game up into and including the quarter-final round. Just make sure that person have not voted yet, and they are voting after you. So it is what it is. And last but not least, recording is blowing your load. If you're one of the first ones to go and don't want to be one of the first ones to go, you're allowed to blow your load 1 time during this show. Even though I love the sound that it makes, you're only allowed to do this 1 time all the way to the end of the show. By the way, speaking of that sound, and it kicks us off, we have this one. And with that, it kicks off the show this week. It's going to be Nancy, Felix, Logan, John, and then myself off of this one. So Nancy starts us off. Nancy, I'm going to have to reconfigure my screen because my screen's not wanting to work right today. I don't want that one. I want that one. And my screen is really weird right now. All right. I know it's not combobulated the way it should be. It's really weird. All right.
It's that noise you played. It's probably where you got that's causing the issues. I'm just going to throw that out there.
No, it's from that dirty ass Old Smoky that I just drank right now. Nancy starts us off of this one. It is either from this day forth you put your faith in me, or I'm all right. I'm all right.
I'm going just because I feel it every day. I'm going with the I'm all right. I'm all right.
Gets a vote. By the way, if anybody on this show needs clarification on what these movies come from, just ask. But until somebody asks, I am not going to actually say what they are actually from, because that's how this goes. Felix, is it
Well,
I'm all right, or from this day forth, put your faith in me?
I gotta go with I'm all right. I'm all right.
Gets a vote. Logan.
so I've never actually seen the movie that I'm all right is from. So what movie is it?
I'm all right is from It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, no, never seen it.
It's a damn good movie.
It's a classic.
Cheyenne has been trying to get me to watch it, but I'm gonna have to go with From This Day Forth. You
Gets
will put
a
your faith in me.
vote. John.
Man, I was gonna say we're in this together and all gonna be wrong if we're gonna be wrong, but then Logan went his way. But I got to go with I'm all right.
It's a Wonderful Life moves on with the entire I'm all right. I agree with that too. In fact, I love this scene. This we did this for the recasting call for the entire Christmas season. And this exact scene, by the way, Kate put this in for this one, says is when her Uncle Billy is drunk. It's like drunk as hell, and then walks off and trips over what we think is trash cans. But in reality, he was so into character, he tripped over the entire dining table in backstage area, but just played it off, which is the reason why the main I can't remember the guy's off of the main person was laughing
Jimmy
so
Stewart.
hard. Yeah, Jim. I can't remember his name though.
Jimmy Stewart.
No, not Jimmy Stewart.
His character is George
his
Bailey.
character. Thank you,
Yeah,
George Bailey.
Bailey's
The
character.
reason why George Bailey was laughing so hard is because that wasn't supposed to happen. So the story behind it and the quote, I'm going to go for I'm all right off of this one. Wonderful Life moves on 4-1 to the next round. Felix starts us off. It is either Windy Darling, Light of My Life, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in. Or Doth Mother Know You Weareth Her Drapes?
Oh shit.
Both of these are wonderful quotes.
Mm-hmm. What was the first one again?
Oh, Windy Darling, Light of My Life, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in.
Just gonna brush. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Gets a vote. Logan.
I'm also gonna have to go with Wendy.
The Shining is like, yeah, all time.
It's Cheyenne's favorite movie, so if I didn't vote for it, she might stab me in my sleep.
You.
Or she
Do you
might
realize how many times she's voted against you on this show when you're not here?
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
John.
I'm going with Logan.
Go Logan. All right. So
Anybody that's like got his wife threatening him in the background and he looks up every time, I got to go with him.
Oh,
He's got to be right.
He's not even home.
yeah, but she's going to see this eventually, or at least hear it. Which means Wendy gets that third vote off of this one. I'm going to go for that one as well, mainly just because I like reading it. So it gets my vote. Nancy, finish this up. Is it Windy Darling, Light of My Life? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in. Or Doth Mother Know You Weareth Her Drapes?
I'm going Marvel. I'm going Doth Mother Know If You Wear Her Drapes. I've done that one like several times, just randomly in the house. Me and David will yell that to each other sometimes. So yes, that, and also that man's playing Gattaca. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Which was another ad-lib line, which I absolutely love. By the way, that is from the original Avengers movie, and the first one we did from this day forth, Put Your Faith in Me, is Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. So there's that one. Logan, it is either It's not easy having a good time. Even smiling makes my face ache. Or, memo to me. Memo to me. Maim you after my meeting.
I'm gonna have to go with Smiling Hurts, which is from Sweeney Todd.
I
Or is it
hated that
not Sweeney
movie.
Todd?
It is not.
It is
It
not
is
from Sweeney
not.
Todd.
It's
John,
not.
I'm not
Is
going with
it-
Logan.
you're going to go with Logan again?
No, I said I'm not.
Oh, okay. I got to ask a question, though, before I'm going to go ahead and vote. I'm going to go for memo to me off of this one. Nancy, did I say that right? Is it memo to me, memo
Yep.
to me? Does he say it twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
It said like this: memo to me, memo to me. Name you
Okay.
after my meeting. That's the exact way it's delivered.
Okay. But this is a very, very special one for Nancy because Nancy is not only a huge Disney fan,
Mm-hmm.
but she's also a really big fan of the other movie that the other quote is from. So Nancy,
Yeah.
is it memo to me or it's not easy?
Oh God. Okay. So I will spoil it for people. When I get done. So obviously I'm a big Disney fan. Memo to me is one of my favorite quotes. I had a T-shirt with it. I put in the quote. However, I fell in love and married a man who was a Dr. Frankenfurter cosplayer. Who literally, this is one of the lines that he
Cheyenne's
loved.
gonna murder me.
It dawns on Logan.
And I was looking over his list. I'm like, I'm surprised you don't have any Rocky Horror Picture Show quotes on your list. And he goes, well, I just didn't want, I know people don't like it, and I didn't want to like overdo our love for this movie. And then we saw this in there. He's like, dang it. So like this is where this is agonizing for me because do I go with one of my favorite lines from my favorite movie, or do I vote with my husband, where this is literally a line that he has said on a stage in drag and full makeup and wig. So
I mean, it sounds like you've already seen that one done. Got to go with the other one.
Also, we need pictures for proof.
Yeah, no, she's got pictures.
We need
I
pictures
got
for
pictures.
proof.
So I have told Bubbles. I have to find which profile it's on. But my husband, a photographer for our local newspaper, took a picture of my husband in the local historic theater that they do the Halloween show every year, like in like full superhero pose, like his hand on his heart and full makeup, fishnets, high heels. And there's also the infamous photo that my mother was shown when I didn't think she was going to be shown, and I talked about it on my backstage where my mother texts me, "Hey, David has nice legs," and I'm like, "Oh God." So you know what? For David, because smiling does make my face hurt. I'm going with the smiling makes my face hurt.
Which means that it's a tie-breaking decision coming down to Felix. Felix, do you want smiling makes my face hurt or memo to me?
All right, so Kevin and I have a show where we interview other content creators, and Kevin's got the bulk of the questions when doing that. And I told Kevin, you know what the hardest thing is? The hardest thing is sitting there, looking at the camera and smiling. I just hate that. That's the hardest thing I have to do ever on any of our shows is look at the camera and smile for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I got to go with that one. Smiling makes my
So
face hurt.
that get smiling makes my face hurt. Gets the upset off of that one in a complete turnaround. By the way, the other one, memo to me, maim you after my meeting, is of course from the Disney classic, one of my favorite Disney classics of all time,
Mine too.
Hercules.
Yeah. This is where it was agonizing for me, but like I've been mean to David on a couple episodes, especially SpongeBob, where I uttered the F you, SpongeBob. So
Can we also take this time to give James Woods his flowers for playing Hades?
yes,
James Woods might end up being one of the wise men because I haven't decided who the wise men are for this year. But James Woods is he's a phenomenal actor. Anyway, moving on off of that one, John starts us off. John,
Hold on, real quick. I want to share just because I don't want anybody to feel left out. That's what happens when you're a team player and your boss at your business says, "Hey, enact the Georgia Bulldog kick, and you are going to be cheerleaders." I said, "Cool, I'm going to make this weird." So there you got my big 230-pound self doing cartwheels in the hallway. It was a great time.
Is there video evidence of this?
Oh, I'm sure.
it's a deep dive, but you're gonna have to look for it.
Yeah. Nothing.
John,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna read this once in its entirety, and that's it. 'Cause this is a very long line, and whoever put this in here, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you. I'm as human as anyone. I love. I get scared. I wake up every morning, and despite not knowing what to do, I put one foot in front of the other and try to make the best choices I can. I screw up all the time, but that is being human, and that's my greatest strength. And somebody, I hope, for the sake of the world, you understand that it's yours too. Or
I think I remember who did that, Freddie.
Well,
you don't even have to read the other one. I'm going with that one because it fits me perfectly.
Or whose balls do I have to fondle to get my own whose balls do I have to fondle to get my very own movie?
I mean, I still gotta go with the first one, but that one's pretty classic.
Gets a vote. I'm gonna go with the shorter one, but I love how the second that the entire whose balls do I have to fondle was delivered in this movie, because it's a lot more deadpan than it should be, but since it was deadpan, it was delivered so much better.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it for that.
The way he looked at the camera and said the line.
Fourth walls everywhere. Nancy, is it I'm as human as anyone, or whose balls do I have to fondle?
It's whose balls do I have to fondle? But we can talk about the first one later, because I know who did that, and it was not malicious. I intend you.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to that person because granted, there's more coming up that are longer as well. In fact, there's like multiple quotes into one that I should not have allowed in, but considering what the quotes are, I did. Felix, is it I'm as human as anyone, or whose balls do I have to fondle?
Fondling balls, man. Why wouldn't I go with that? Fondling balls.
I appreciate your sacrifice there, sir, because I really don't want to have to say that again. And of course, Logan, finish this up. Is it whose balls, or I'm as human as anyone?
I'm going to have to go with the second one, just purely for the second half of that quote of, it rhymes with pulverine.
Green. Yes.
All right. For everyone out there, by the way, and I'll read this again, just because it's out and I don't have to read it again. I'm as human as anyone. I love. I get scared. I wake up every morning, and despite not knowing what to do, I put one foot in front of the other and try to make the best choices I can. I screw up all the time, but that's being human. It's my greatest strength. And someday, I hope, for the sake of the world, you will understand that it's yours too. That is from Superman from this previous year.
Yep.
So,
that is also, so David is the one who submitted that.
So fuck
That's
him.
why I recognize that. I just watched that.
Such a good movie.
So David was the one who
really is.
David, so first off, listeners and some Logan would know this. David and Freddie. David has a way of getting under Freddie's skin on purpose. He likes to do that with everyone. That was not why he did it.
No.
Honestly, Dave said that this was a quote that just it spoke to him, because that is David. That is Dave's, that is how he feels. And Dave is a well, if you've listened to PF Jeremiah, Dave is a character. Angus is very much part of Dave, but he is a human person who he just identified that movie, and he said he loved that movie so much and he had to include it because that line made him like really, really got to him. So
For obvious reasons, my favorite line in that movie is the crypto line where he's like, he's not even a very good dog, but he's out there, he's alone, and he's scared. I'm like, oh, that did it for me.
Yeah, that movie is full. I was surprised with that movie. That was a damn good movie.
I'm not a huge
Like
Superman
it was.
fan. I'm more of a Batman person, but that movie was really good. Like I really like it.
I finally
And the
sat
reason
down and
why I
watched
loved
it
it more?
I hate Superman, and I like that. I like
that
movie.
that was the most Marvel-esque DC movie I have ever seen.
Well, yeah, because it's James Gunn.
Yeah, it was fucking great. Anyway,
Yeah.
And of course, it's already been spoiled, but Deadpool is the other movie off of that one. I start this one off. It is either, and Nancy, I do apologize, but you're going to be outvoted on this one.
Yeah.
Greater good. I'm your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever going to get. Or, if this whole beach was completely covered in dicks and somebody said I had to eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo. I'm gonna go for the second one. I appreciate. I appreciate the entire wife line. I'm married. I love my wife, and she does fit this exactly well. But I love the audacity of the second movie. I can't help it. It is what it is. It gets my vote. Nancy, is it greater good or I'll eat every dick?
It's greater good. It's greater good. I have used that quote. My sisters use that quote. My sister-in-law used that quote. Weirdly, my dad has used that quote. But that I'm going with that greater good quote. But I salute. I understand that I'm going to lose this battle. Go on.
It is okay. Felix, is it greater good or eat every dick?
You have to ask, man. It's got to be eating dicks. It's the only right answer here. Eating dicks. Come on,
Logan.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do something. I'm gonna steal John's vote, and I'm gonna vote for greater good.
You suck.
No, because that quote, Cheyenne and I will say to each other all the time.
Honey, where's my super
suit? We're gonna vote.
You know the best part about that? That was a wasted thing for you to do because I was going that way.
Every time.
Don't judge a book by its cover, sir.
That surprises me because I was sitting there going, I was expecting every guy on this platform to.
I've been together with my wife for 27 years, and I've been married for going on 24. Anything that involves giving my wife props, I'm doing it hands down. She is a rock star. We got 2 great kids because of her early on in my military career, so I don't care what it is.
Every time I steal a vote, it doesn't matter. You can ask Freddie and Cheyenne.
Q's the same way.
Every time.
Dave's the same way, but Dave also has the issue where he blows his load at the wrong time.
Yeah, and super early every time. Speaking of that, though, you will get another chance because, again, you have 2 opportunities to steal votes during this show. So the first line was, the second line on this one, which is going to get deleted, was if this whole beach was completely covered in dicks and someone said I had to eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo. That's from Peacemaker.
No, it's from Suicide Squad.
Well, but Peacemaker was the one who said it. Yeah. It was from Suicide Squad. It gets voted out. The other one, Nancy, do you want to tell us what that is?
That is the from The Incredibles. That is, honey, where's my super suit? That is like from that iconic exchange. That is why I said my dad has said that quote. Is my father will like quote that whole exchange.
during that entire movie, I know it's not going to happen, but I really want it to. Is the entire movie? I'm waiting for him to go, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Once,
Right?
just once.
just one.
Once. It, like, even on the outtakes, like, I want like an outtake at the end of the movie where he does that, but he doesn't, and it pisses me off. Nancy starts us
That would
off.
be great for just about every movie like that, where they just had an adult outtake area like that. That would be great.
That you can't access unless you're on the adult version of freaking Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Nancy, is it either I'm not going to sing this. It's either I got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside of it? Or this is the happiest seizure of my life.
Felix, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know movie quotes near well enough based on their reaction. I feel like there's a couple of movies I need to go watch.
Well, the first one is super obvious. The second one, if you
Yeah.
don't know the second one, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. I didn't know this movie existed until I was like in my 20s, and it was a good 20 years after the movie came out. So
Yep.
8 Crazy Nights, the second
What
movie.
movie is that second one from? Before
8 Crazy Nights.
Crazy Night.
Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler. It's like the Hanukkah.
Never watched it. Yeah.
Such a good movie.
That is why I dislike Adam Sandler, and I've never seen any of his movies.
Poopsicle.
I walked out of where he's in school again or whatever.
Oh, Billy Madison.
Yeah. Billy
I was
Madison.
a teenager watching that with my girlfriend, and we both looked at each other and said, "Do you want to leave?" Never seen an Adam Sandler movie after that.
I think there's
Oh
only
my God.
one
There's a
Adam
couple of
Sandler
good
movie I
ones.
generally liked, and that was 50 First Dates. I'm pretty sure that's the
That
only Adam Sandler movie I ever liked.
That was
That's a good
almost on my. That was almost.
It's not just me. Thank you for that.
I'm
His
literally
Mr. Deeds
wearing
is
Happy
pretty funny,
Gilmore
though, but
socks
it wasn't
right now.
because of him. It was his the dude that stabs him in the foot. That's hilarious, and the timing of that comedy of his like slow delay reaction. You said
There's
you
a
got
lot-
Happy Gilmore socks on.
There's a lot of Sandler. I think we've done a Sandler tournament a couple of years back because we've been doing this for about a little over 4 years now. But there's a Sandler tournament a couple of years back that we did, so we've already got him covered. Anyway, Nancy,
Yeah.
is it I Got a Jar of Dirt or the happiest seizure of my life?
As much as that happiest seizure line that makes me laugh, and I also know that my husband likes this movie and likes it. No, I'm going myself in this round. I'm going because David will tell you is anytime I have any sort of jar or something, how many times he's walked into the kitchen to me with my coffee grounds going, I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it? So I'm going with jar of dirt because it's my way to annoy David.
Gets the vote. Felix, Jar of Dirt or happy seizure?
I gotta go. I mean, Jar of Dirt. I can't go with a Adam Sandler quote. Sorry about that.
Gets a nod. Logan.
It's such a hard decision to make. I have to go with I've Got a Jar of Dirt just because I love that movie. But the reason, so I can tell you, Cheyenne's the one who put happiest seizure of my life.
Yeah.
And she did it purely because she has epilepsy.
Oh,
We love you, Shy.
we love you, Shy.
Happy belated birthday, by the way.
She's at work.
Oh,
doing,
wait.
she's texting.
Happy belated birthday to you as well. Was it your birthday
Yep.
yesterday or 2 days ago?
I turned 40 on Tuesday.
Whoop whoop.
Happy late
Sorry.
birthday.
Happy belated, man.
Oh man's birthday was yesterday.
I got a couple cool facts about that actually. Number one, January 20th is the with the exception of February 29th, which is a leap year. With the exception of February 29th, January 20th is the actual least likely day it should be born on.
Oh.
Yeah, according to stats. And two, I made my wife mad at me because
That never happened.
It's a 40th birthday. I kind of figure 40th birthday should be kind of a major milestone. My wife doesn't really celebrate stuff. My entire family, I don't have any family up here, but her family doesn't celebrate stuff, and we're around her family. So I made her mad because I went out and I went to Walmart. Not a sponsor, could be and I went out. I bought myself dinner, which I came home and made myself. It was a Zatarain's pasta stuff, which is actually I burn it, but it was still good. I bought myself some cheesecake and I bought myself an entire set of entire Happy Gilmore socks, which I'm wearing right now. And I brought that home, and she's like, "Hey, what errand did you go run?" And I'm like, "Well, I went out and celebrated my birthday." And she felt bad since then. And I'm like, this is what, like, come on, like, even think about that type people. So,
I was gonna say I have questions, but I was gonna ask off air. But what do you mean they don't celebrate anything?
they
I'm
don't like
lost.
they just it's just another day. Now, granted, I believe in that too. Like I don't if your birthday doesn't necessarily is like if it happens in the middle of the week, I understand not celebrating it, but at least do it the week before, like the weekend before or the weekend after or something like that, and like make plans type thing, especially milestones. Like if it was like, for instance, my 39th birthday, don't care, not a big deal. But like my my 18th birthday, I had some major tests to do at school. My 21st birthday, I was in the middle of an ice storm in rural Missouri that I couldn't go anywhere with my grandmother, which, by the way, that's ended up turning out to be one of my favorite memories because my grandmother died within like 3 years after that. Just after my her oldest, who just turned eight or will be turning 18 in about a month. Uh, just after she was born, my grandmother died. So that ended up turning out to be one of my highest memories. So my 30th birthday, nothing happened. My 40th birthday, nothing happened. I told her last night, I go, I swear, like this gives you the opportunity to do something big on my 50th birthday if I make it. So she's like, well, fuck. So yeah, we had conversations as far as that goes. Anyway, I got a jar of dirt gets that particular vote off of that one. John, I got a jar of dirt. I think we're on John after that. Is it I got a jar of dirt or happiest seizure of my life?
Definitely go with dirt, but for a totally different reason.
Do you want to elaborate or do you want to wait
Yeah,
till
it's
next
okay.
round?
Go on.
Because Joe Dirt. Who doesn't love Joe Dirt?
You know, I've never seen that movie, like either one of
What?
them. Yeah,
I
I've
watched
never
it
seen
before.
I've never seen Joe Dirt.
It's so stupid, but it's just so like
I almost did.
stupid one-liners.
I almost did the one where he was talking about the fireworks as my quote, but I knew it would piss Freddie off, so I didn't do it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
I
other
mean,
people
you're
do
right.
stuff just to piss me off. So
I have a Joe Dirt caution sign sitting in my kitchen right now, just because.
you know what, and I'm gonna finish this off. I'm not gonna give you a sweep. I'm gonna go for eight crazy nights off of this one. This is the happiest seizure of my life. Not only for Shy, which by the way, I did not know that information, so shout out to her off of that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't. We've never discussed that. Even during her entire backstage interview, we've never talked about that. So that's new information to me. But I love this movie. Eight Crazy Nights. It's such a phenomenal diamond in the rough. Really rough. Like super, super fucking rough. But it's such a good movie. I'm gonna go for Eight Crazy Nights. More for a movie than for the quote. But Dead Man's Chest, which is what I got a jar of dirt comes from. Moves on 4-1. I fucked up that sweep. I don't even feel bad. Felix, is it dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth, or my friends, you bow to no one?
My friends, you bow to no one.
Gets a vote. Logan,
Then never mind. That's fine.
can you ask what movie those are from?
No. Can I change my answer? But that's fine.
No, yeah, you're more welcome to. By the way, if all votes are live until the last vote is read, the
Person.
reason why, if somebody happens to say something that changes your vote after you've already voted, you're allowed to do that.
No, I'll stay for
So it
now.
just hardly ever comes up. So did you decide to change it or no?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So my friends you bow to no one gets Felix's vote. Logan, is it my friends you bow to no one or dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth?
I'm gonna have to go with Dinosaur Eats Man, Women Inherits the Earth. That movie was my
Yeah.
childhood.
Jurassic Park is just like the ultimate. Yeah, that's why I
That was
wanted to go
my
with that one
childhood.
out.
I don't remember that line.
It's when
Really? He says it. Go ahead.
they're all at dinner, like when John Hammond's talking about everything, and she's talking to everybody, and then Ian
Ian
Malcolm
Malcolm.
says Dinosaur Eats Man, and then Ellie Sadler goes Women Inherits the Earth.
All right. John.
Gotta go with Dinosaurs a man.
This is going the opposite way I thought it would. I'm going to go with my friends you bow to no one off of this one, which for anybody out there who doesn't know, this is from Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great movie.
Which I believe is the
Only
actual.
one I like.
It's. I believe this line is the perfect ending to that movie.
Yeah.
Because it quite literally is the entire thing. It's like you may be the smallest ones in the crowd, but like you don't bow to any of us.
Yeah,
That's
I went
just
into that
mad
movie not
respect, and
knowing
I
it
have
was,
mad respect for people.
Since the
sorry.
last answer is not in yet, I'm going to go ahead and change that to dinosaurs.
I was gonna say I didn't even realize it was a trilogy movie when I first saw the first one because it had already been out forever, and I finally got to make it to the movie to watch it, or to the theater to watch it, and I get done. I'm like, what? And somebody's like, "Dummy, there's two more at least," and I'm like, I gotta wait another year to find out what happens. I was like,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
now there's like
horrible.
6, I think, total. So
Yeah.
anyway, Nancy, finish this up. Is it my friends you bow to no one or dinosaurs eat man?
So I'm going with my friends who bow to no one. One because like that line is perfect. I adore Viggo Mortensen as an actor so much. Also, uh, been talked about a lot. I won't go into it. I talk a lot about how I grew up on the Star Wars franchise. I was raised by my father to be a big fan of Star Wars, but the other franchise. And I know, Freddie. I know you're uncultured. You're uncultured swine. I get it. Um, love you, Freddie. Anyway,
I
but
have
the
a
other
mute button. Just
franchise,
chill.
the other franchise that was big in my childhood, and that my father bestowed in all of us a love for this book series and then the movies, was Lord of the Rings. He read us all Lord of the Rings and Hobbit as we were growing up. We watched all of those movies. My father owned like the theatrical version and the extended cuts. My father would literally sit on the couch and watch the behind the scenes of the Lord of the Rings movies and would invite us to come watch documentaries on how they made the movies. So like this line in this movie franchise is very important to me, and it reminds me of my dad, so it makes me like teary, and yeah.
Well, if it wasn't for Felix changing his vote, uh, Fellowship would have won that, but didn't because again,
Return, not Fellowship. That's Return
was
of the
it?
King.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Return of the King.
Okay, I just had it written down of Lord of the Rings. That's why.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jurassic Park moves on 3-2 to the next round. So, last up in the first half of round one, looks like Logan starts us off. Logan, it is either in times of crisis, the wise build bridges while the foolish build barriers, or I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
I'm gonna have to go with I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
There's two completely opposite types of movies here.
I'm going with that one as well. It's clean, simple.
I'm the one that put which, by the way, I cannot stand Will Ferrell. Everybody knows this. But I'm the one. I'm the one that put in. I'm not even mad. That's amazing because I love this line because it's one that I quote a lot. So it gets my vote as well. Yeah, like I'm not even mad.
Yeah,
Nancy, I'm not even mad or in times of crisis.
As much as I love a good inspirational quote, I'm going with "I'm not even mad." That's amazing.
And Felix finishes up. I'm not even mad or in times of crisis.
I'm not even mad.
With our first sweep,
Woo-hoo.
Anchorman moves on. The other one, by the way, the entire "In Times of Crisis, the wise build bridges while the foolish build barriers" is from Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, and that was from our audience vote because we had 6 people putting in quotes, and we needed 64 total. So 4 of them, which, by the way, the entire My Friends You Bow to No One was also one of those extra 4 that came from the audience as well as one of the most underrated big lines of movies. Just how that was done. So Anchorman, Jurassic Park, Dead Man's Chest, Incredibles, Wonderful Life, The Shining, Rocky Horror Picture Shows, and Deadpool moves on to the next round. We'll be right back right after this break. Before I became a podcaster, I never imagined that all of those requests for 5 stars reviews did anything important. I was extremely wrong about that, but being the bastards that we are, we're not going to expect you to give up those 5 stars with nothing in return. I'll trade you for it. You send us a letter, a question, or anything else you deem necessary along with those 5 stars. We'll not only give you a shout out on the show, but we'll read your submission live on air. We like to call this our thank you to review. So anybody out there wants to send us a thank you to review, you can send it to our email address at bracket, BRACKETTY, the number 2, then R at yahoo.com to get in. Does not only work if you want to do this, but also if you want to be a guest on any of our shows. This week's letter comes from Molly. Molly, by the way, if I pronounce your last name wrong, I do apologize. I'm stupid. But it says, "Dear Bastard, my name is Molly, and I come from the greatest of bays, Green Bay. Sorry, the greenest of bays. I apologize about that. The greenest of bays. And as a Packers fan, I share Freddie's love for the Packers/Bears rivalry, and I love the outside look that he has on it. Sorry, the outlook that he has on it. 5 stars on Spotify. Basket, my question is, if you can, in a world of friends and foes, what do you look for in a friend?" Signed, Molly Grontes. By the way, anybody out there, that is Grontes. That's how I pronounce that. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But Molly Grontes, that's how I'm going to go off this one. Anyway, Nancy, what do you look for when you look for friends?
I think it's very important to have like that person where definitely you have a connection where you can like talk and you have things in common. You can have like countless conversation and just like conversation is just easy. But also when it's for us, me and David, we both feel this way. And when it comes to friends, it's someone who, when you are in need of something, it's they are the first one, or they're a person who's like they're going to help. And in the same way, if it's someone that when you hear that they need trouble, you're like, yeah, I want to help this person. And it's just like, I think that is one of the biggest quality I look for in friend, is a friend that is I can talk to, whether I share outlook or opinions. I mean, we count Freddie as a friend, and me and Freddie disagree on a lot of different things, but both me and my husband count him as one of our dearest friends through the podcasting. And also, it's like he's always been helpful to us. So, yeah.
Felix, same question.
Just to be short and sweet, someone that says whose car we're going to take. And if you know, you know.
Logan.
Can you repeat the question? I was helping my mom with a technical issue for her stuff.
In a world of friends and foes, what do you look for in a friend?
You know, I look for someone who I can see being part of my life for a very long time. Like, I don't have a very big circle of friends. I have maybe 10 that I consider to be super, super close. And just kind of, someone we can rely on to be there for you. Like, I've known my friend Henry for 5 years, and I consider him basically to be a brother at this point. I know if I called him today and it's like, "Hey, I need a place to crash," or "Hey, can I borrow your car?" He'd hand me the keys or let me come in and stay in a heartbeat. Like, I look for people who basically give you this shirt off their back if you need help.
I'm gonna go to John next, but I want to give the entire military presence out there. I'm a mixed military myself, and friendship in the military is something different. Okay, not in the.
Damn you.
If anybody has ever been in the military or has known people in the military, know that you go through some serious shit, which means you're also kind of a little mentally unstable
Yep.
in the best of ways. But friendship in the military is completely different because you literally have Logan kind of stepped on this, where you literally have people's life on your lines, where if you need something done, you have to super rely on these people. And that's not just a soldier to your right or to your left. That's the people that you qualify as friends have hit a whole new level of commonality in certain ways that is different than your normal civilian. So this coming to John before me, I'm going to give my final views at the end. This coming to John may actually kind of have a different idea than the rest of us coming to this. So John, when you look for friends, what is the qualifications for you?
So the thing with me is when I think of friends, I think of those folks that I never looked for in the first place. The ones that appeared in my life that were there when I needed somebody to walk beside me in life. And then they may have gone on and we may not talk again. But at that moment in life, that's who I needed beside me to carry me. Those that you speak of about being in the military and things like that, I've got those friends that most would consider friends when you're in the military, you understand that family isn't just blood. Blood is something that binds you by virtue of people being in your life, but that's not a feature of mine to be part of my family. And when you talk about those individuals that are there for you whenever you need it, even times when you don't even know you need to ask, that show up for you, those are what I would consider family. And absolutely, the family that you end up in the military is definitely that deeper bond, because most of the time, to your point, you have gone through some shit that nobody else is going to realize or recognize. And I don't hold that just to the military, but it's definitely the starting point. The other part is the military has a great way of bringing every warp of life together and throwing them in a single situation. And then when they walk away, they have a single thing that they agree on. That sucked. And then from there, they fucking grow a bridge, like we talked about earlier, that they're able to go out into the world and do great things and not look to their left and right and not have to worry about the people that are there left and right. They know they're going to be there because they've adopted them as family at the end of the day. So I know that was a little long-winded, but that's kind of my partake on it.
No, that's fine. Like I said, I wanted your opinion on the matter because you come from. I wasn't in the military very long. I wasn't. I did my 3 years and 6 years technically, but
sign the same check as everybody else, brother.
Yep, it's just it is what it is. I know more than the majority of people know because of that, but I also have mad respect for people who are in there for the full 20, 30, 40 years too. So,
you know what I call people over 20 years, right? Slow learners.
Yeah. Anyway, my regards off of this one, as far as what I look for in friends, is the same level of maturity and humor and from everybody knows who listen to this show and listen to other shows, the term risque is a light note on this show. We are.
Hey, can I steal your thing real quick since you're still talking? Then you can trump me right after this. But I got to give Felix a little shout out on this because he did hit it on the head, man. With his, for those that know, they know. And did I just lose audio?
You're good.
Yeah.
I mean, I can hear you.
Technology is great till it ain't.
Which is
I got excited. I pulled my headset out. I was giving Phoenix a shout out on his comment that I thought it was awesome because that is true for when you say, "Hey, whose car are we taking?" That's a friend. You know, when I talk about family, they're the ones that'll be there regardless. But those friends, and to your point too, like those are the ones that you're just like, "Yep, whose car are we taking?" And they're there at that same level of humor and whatnot that you were getting to. So apologize for butting in. I just want to jump on that one real quick.
That's cool. Have you seen that movie?
It sounds familiar, but like I said, my memory sucks, man. So I love hearing new quotes that are said 13 times to me.
Yeah, it's Jeremy Renner and Ben Affleck, The Town.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Affleck goes to Jeremy Renner and he's like, I'm paraphrasing here, but he's like, we're gonna go somewhere where we're gonna hurt people, we're gonna this and that. You know, I need your help, basically. And Jerry Renner looks at him and says, "Whose car are we going to take?"
We take.
Yeah. It's a very
the entire thing on that one. He says it's like we're going to do this, and this, but you can't ask questions.
Mm-hmm. But you can't ask questions.
And he thought about it for about 3 seconds. It's like, all right,
whose car are we taking?
That's it. So which is the premise of this narrows it down to this: there's a huge difference between your 3 p.m. friends and your 3 a.m. friends.
Yeah.
100%.
People that you can call up at 3 a.m. and within 5 minutes they are out the door dressed or not. Type thing. The type of friends you can go out there and it's like, hey, I need a hole.
Yep.
Like, all right. Just like hang up the phone. Just 2.
Use the burner I gave you. What are you doing?
Yeah, just it is what it is. It's like I don't know what you did. I don't know how deep you are, but I gotcha. I have a buddy of mine who is exactly like that, and I know that he has an entire network below him. That if anything happens, he's the first person I'm calling. The entire zombie apocalypse friends.
Yep.
That's the people that when shit hits the fan, those are the type of people that you need. But for your everyday normal stuff, the entire humor, the thick-skinned humor that I like to deal with, those are the type of people that I like to deal with. Because if you're a soft person, I don't want to deal with you because eventually I'm gonna either, for a while, about 3 months, I'm gonna step on eggshells, and after that trial period runs out, I'm not going to. And you are either going to take the non-eggshell life of me or you're going to walk. And if you walk, I wasted 3 months. And I don't want to do that.
I totally get you.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Molly, not going to try to pronounce your last name. I appreciate the letter. We all appreciate the letter. We had a lot of fun on here. If you want to be part of the Thank You to Review crew, as long like Molly off the situation, you can send it to our email address. Yes, we are that old, at bracket BRACKETT, the number 2. Sorry, rewind. Bracket BRACKETTY, the number 2, then R at yahoo.com to get in. Also, it does not work for only just this. Also, if it works, if you want to be a guest on any of our shows on the ABC podcast channel.
I still have my Yahoo account as well. Guess I'm old too.
I only use Yahoo. Like I don't use anything else. Like all of my, I do have a Gmail account, but it goes through my Yahoo account. So like all of my email addresses for everything else are there. Only reason I have a Gmail account is because of my computer, and it required a Gmail account for some fucking reason.
It's like my brother's email for his Xbox account no longer exists because it's an AOL account.
Hashtag old school. Anyway, welcome back for the second half of round one. It looks like Logan starts us off. Logan, it is either and I'm also a goofball and a wingnut and a knucklehead, a Max Spazatron, or dishonor on you, dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow.
It's got to be dishonor. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow. Yeah, it's got to be that one.
Give us a vote. John?
Going with the cow.
I'm gonna
Speechless?
I'm gonna go for a clean sweep on this one because like I don't know who put the entire goofball. I'm pretty sure I know who it was actually, but I also know that Nancy hates this movie character in general. Hates his character in general. So I'm hoping for a clean sweep. I'm gonna go for the entire dishonor. Nancy, is it dishonor on you, which by the way is from a Disney movie, or I'm also a goofball?
Oh, it's dishonor. I do that one all the time to David. I yell that at David all the time. Dishonor! Dishonor you! Dishonor your family! Dishonor your cow!
Felix, finish this up. Is it dishonor or I'm a goofball?
I'm a goofball because I am.
Oh. You had to ruin it.
You jinxed it by saying a clean sweep.
I know. It's all right. I knew Nancy was going to go for it.
Can we back up to Nancy hating Mushu for a second?
No, so it's the wingnut goofball is set by SpongeBob, and I hate SpongeBob.
Oh,
I hate SpongeBob with a burning passion of 1,000 suns.
Hey,
No, like-
we're on the same page there, Nancy.
So my husband has introduced our 6-year-old to SpongeBob, and on Christmas, our 6-year-old decided that we were going to go see the SpongeBob movie, and I literally look over at my husband. I'm like, "Why did you do this to me?"
I hated that movie. That's what I was just going to say. My kids made me go to that. I was like, "Why?" I don't know.
Yeah,
I couldn't. Yeah.
it
was nice to know after the fact that Mark Hamill was one of the voices. If I would have known that, maybe I would have liked it a little better, but I didn't know to the credits.
Well, I was liking it, but my husband said like it was the only good part. But he's like, it was also basically Joker light. And he's like, it wasn't anything original. It was basically Mark Hamill doing Joker light. And literally, David and I are looking over the head of our 6-year-old son who's laughing hysterically. And it's like, at one point, he gave me a look that was like, I made a mistake. Paying $50 to go see this movie on Christmas Day.
Yep.
Our 6-year-old loved it, though.
Either way, the other one, by the way, is of course from the movie Mulan. And all you Disney kids know what that is. And even if you're not a Disney kid, you know what that fucking quote's from. John starts us off. It is, speaking of Disney, you are a sad, strange little man, and you had my pity. Or, I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers.
Oh, shit.
I've got to go with Groot. I love Groot.
That's going to win this. It's got to win this.
Gets a vote. I'm going to go with you're a sad, strange little man. And
I felt attacked on that one. I'm just going to say. You looked me in the eyes on that one. It was kind of
well, I mean,
twice, y'all.
Technically, if I'm looking at you, I'm looking down screen. If I'm looking at you directly in the eyes, I'm looking up screen, which means I'm not actually looking at you. I'm gonna. I think I'm pretty sure I have Nancy's vote backing me, so I'm gonna steal Felix's vote.
What?
Ooh. Dang.
This is war.
I'm gonna steal Felix's vote, and I'm gonna go with "You're a sad, strange little man," because I cannot fucking stand Infinity War
I'm Groot.
or Endgame. Endgame's worse. But Infinity War,
and you suck.
Infinity War is the worst movie of the two.
You can't say you did not laugh when that happened.
The only thing in the Avengers franchise that has ever made me laugh, line wise, was the entire puny human, or not that one.
God.
Yeah, that's what it is. Puny God. That was the only line in that entire fucking thing.
No,
The
there's
Avengers
quite a few
series
in that
that made me laugh.
Definitely
Dude,
a couple
I mean,
there.
put yourself in the shoes in that what's going on at, he doesn't know.
If I have to do that, if it comes with
I am
Street
Steve
reservations.
Come on.
If it comes that I have to do certain things, if I have to jump through certain hoops to get a line or to make the line better, I'm not going to do it. It doesn't. It should be just flat out the line. You shouldn't know that. You shouldn't even have to know the context of the line.
Are you done?
Either way, it gets my vote. It gets Felix's vote. Nancy, is it I am Groot, I am Steve Rogers, or you're a sad, strange little man?
So go with me here. Freddie, you are a sad, strange little man, but my vote is I am Groot.
Oh! Damn! Logan! Is it I'm a sad, strange little man, or I am Groot, I am Steve Rogers?
Logan, have I ever said I really, really like your eyes? There's just something about them. They sparkle.
They do have a reflection to them, like it, and he's got a halo behind his head.
I will hold on. I will allow just because I am a bringer of chaos.
Hey, you know what's great?
Felix
he is technically coming behind me because we're still out in the vote, so I'm going to take his vote just like you took Felix's, and we're going with I am Groot.
You need to wait for your turn, though. However, there, sir.
That wasn't the rules. You said we could change our mind in our vote.
You can't steal a vote, though.
You have to be behind you, then.
However, but before that happens, let me get this clear, because I am the bringer of chaos. If Felix wanted to sweeten the pot and transfer one of his lifelines to you, I will allow that for the remainder of the game. Actually, for the remainder of the game, I will allow that. So, if Felix wanted to buy your vote with his leftover steal a vote,
I'll give you 2 steal a votes. How about that?
You already used one of your steal a votes, haven't you?
No,
he hasn't. Sorry, my thing's off because I had to switch my shit. So
I'll give you 2.
Logan already used his. Felix, are you offering to?
Yeah,
I know you don't normally use yours, so.
I always forget about it. I'll even give you the whole whatever that's called again. I'll give you 3.
All right,
man.
so Logan, you are being offered for your vote to go for no matter what you're voting for anyway, because you haven't even announced that yet. Whatever you're voting for anyway, you are allowed to accept. You're being offered from Felix all 3 of his lifelines that he has not used yet.
Don't forget to
go for.
They're nice. I like them.
I am Groot.
I get lost.
I am Steve Rogers. So it's either you're a sad, strange little man, or I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers. Do you want to accept his offer before you vote?
No, I'm not accepting his offer because I was going to vote for I am Groot, I am Steve Rogers anyway.
Why would you not accept his offer anyway?
Because he's an honorable man.
God! I don't you can talk to Nancy. I don't normally do stuff like this.
Oh, that was going to be my vote anyway because that line had me cackling in theaters.
Me too.
All right.
Also, I
So
think
with
it's just the Grey Goose talking, Felix.
I'm still burping that shit up, by the way. Like I all right. That was more than a shot. I swear that's not the normal size I'm
Yeah,
used to dealing with.
it's about it's about two shots. These Grey Goose.
That
I think yours is about the same size.
mine was what 50 milliliters. So I don't know what that is per shot. But grab a thing of Tito's real quick. Actually, Tito's is kind of big too.
How much?
No, this is 50 milliliters too, and that's just a little normal nip.
Mine was
So I don't know.
187
Maybe
milliliters.
the moonshine was just a little bit more hefty on that one.
My
It
eyes ain't
burned the
working.
fuck going all the way down. All right. So with John changing, even with, I'm not even sure how that panned out now, because
Yeah, don't confuse it. Everybody went group, but you.
And you
but
still feel like this vote.
I stole Felix's vote. So no matter
Yeah, so
what,
it's 2-3.
no matter what, it's 2-3. Infinity War moves on, much to my chagrin. All right. So Toy Story, by the way, you're a sad, strange little man. Moves on. Does not move on. Stays in round whatever. All right. I start this off. It is either it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard. You're going to have to work at this every day, but I want you. But I want to do that because I want you. I want all of you forever, every day, you and me, every day. Or in a complete fucking turnaround of a movie, ho ho ho, now I have a machine gun.
Oh, that one's gonna win.
I am fairly fucking certain that it's not going to be easy. Which, by the way, is from the Notebook. Is gonna lose this, and I think that's David.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
that is
sure
David.
that's David. But David, you got a hell of an opponent for round one off of this one. It's ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun. That out of every other thing, when people say Die Hard is not a Christmas movie,
It's not.
that's
okay.
the one thing people quote, saying it's like, hey, if it's not a Christmas movie, why does it say ho ho ho? Now I have a machine gun. So
Happened on Christmas.
for love of Christmas movies,
6-7.
and yes, Kate, everybody out there, Kate included, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I'm going to go with ho ho ho, and now I have a machine gun. Nancy,
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So.
yes, it is. Nancy, is it ho 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 or it's not going to be easy?
You know, we don't agree on much, Freddie, but we do agree that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Ho, 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 I have a machine gun.
Gives a vote, Felix.
It is not, but I'll still have to go with. Now I have a machine gun.
Well, okay, why? I'm not going to deep dive into this one, but I do want John's opinion because I think I know everybody else's. But why isn't Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Why isn't it?
No, Felix.
Oh.
Then we'll get to you in a sec. Felix, why isn't? Because this is your opinion on this, and I think you're outvoted. Why isn't Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Just because it happened on Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Okay, what qualifies as a Christmas movie?
So
You
here's what I
need
can
to
qualify-
have you need to have qualifications to be a Christmas movie, because if you don't have the qualifications to be a Christmas movie, anything could be a Christmas movie. The Luck of the Irish could be a Christmas movie.
That is why I'm
I
saying
don't know
it's
how I
not
pulled
a
that out of
Christmas
my
movie.
ass, but
Because
still.
anything, your own logic there. You just said anything could be a Christmas movie, but that's false. Because
I'm aware of that, and I agree with you. My point is,
a Christmas movie,
what-
but just because anything can be, Halloween's a Christmas movie now.
okay. So,
Because
what's
it's cold.
your
People
qualifications
argue that are agreeing.
for a Christmas movie? What is your personal qualifications for anything to be a Christmas movie?
It is a Christmas movie. You win, Freddie.
Okay, John is because I think I know everybody else's answers. John, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Felix, I wish you would have stuck your ground, man. I've got to go with it's not a Christmas movie.
It's not.
Why?
It's
Now,
not. I know it's
now,
not. I
wait,
know it's
wait. Now, while I will agree with the professional idiot that there is qualifications for said things to be classified as Christmas movies, I believe that primary qualification to be a Christmas movie is the focus has to be about it being about Christmas. Die Hard is not about Christmas, but it is held over the
set
Christmas
in
period.
Christmas.
Okay,
Yeah, I said that.
so It's a Wonderful Life. By your qualifications, is that a Christmas movie?
I believe so because it's focused around Christmas, is it not?
It's
No,
focused
it's
around
not.
Christmas, but it doesn't.
Then no, it's
with
not a
the
Christmas movie
exception-
then.
With the exception of a couple of Christmas elements, like Christmas trees being in the background, it's centered around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Realistically, has nothing to do with Christmas, with the exception
Agreed.
of it being on Christmas.
So let's go with the Charlie Brown Ugly Christmas Tree specials.
That is
That's a Christmas
all
movie.
Christmas. That
Yeah.
is all Christmas. They literally have an entire speech, which almost got them banned off of TV about Christ being born.
Right?
So that is definitely a Christmas movie. I agree with that.
See? Qualifications, right?
Last thing, Bruce Willis said it wasn't a Christmas movie. On
Yeah,
film.
but everybody else does. And Bruce Willis also has like brain issues, so I don't trust anything Bruce Willis does.
That was before the brain issue.
And he didn't say it's not a Christmas movie. He said it's a Bruce Willis movie, which doesn't disqualify. It could be both of them, both a Bruce Willis movie and a Christmas movie.
Okay, but this brings up the debate: is
So
Jingle All
here's
the Way
something
a
that I had
Christmas
heard
movie?
another. Oh, sorry,
Yes.
Logan, you go.
Because
Logan, you go.
it is based around a Christmas element being the fatherhood of trying to get a special toy for Christmas.
But then everyone just contradicts themselves when they say that phrase. Bruce Willis's character in Die Hard is actively trying to save his marriage and spend time with his kids during Christmas.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Therefore, it is a Christmas movie. He is trying to be a
No,
father.
that's
husband on
a
Christmas.
marriage. That's a marriage and father movie. That's not a Christmas movie. If they're not focused on giving Christmas gifts and the Christmas spirit, it's not a Christmas movie in my opinion.
But so here's the other
Brought
thing,
her a
though.
giant teddy bear
is-
for Christmas.
The Christmas needs to be a big part of the plot too, and the whole reason that like he is trying to stop it is because his wife is having a holiday party. That
Holiday,
like
not
Hans
Christmas.
Gruber.
What other holiday would it have been?
You asking me?
What other holiday worked for that?
In the Christmas season? I'm sure there's
Period.
tons.
Like but still, the Christmas movie and holiday movies have the same entire thing. I would consider Eight Crazy Nights a Christmas movie.
Say if it happened during the opening of the Nakatomi building. Say if they were celebrating the opening. That was the party. It was in the middle of summer, and shenanigans happen. You know, Hans
Okay.
Gruber comes
Christmas
and yada,
in
yada,
July.
yada.
So
Is it Christmas? No, it's not.
So, because I asked you this before, and this has screwed me up on Christmas movies that I consider Christmas movies that aren't Christmas movies. My qualifications for a Christmas movie: if you can remove everything Christmas about the movie, and it does not change the dialogue or the actual
Premise.
I don't know, storyline beat, the actual storyline. So the dialogue or the storyline, if you can remove every Christmas element from that and it doesn't change anything, it is not a Christmas movie.
That's your qualifications. Though my qualification is if Bruce Willis says it, it's true.
Fair enough.
Okay.
How long are we going to stand on this hill?
Well, I'm
I might
not.
need some popcorn is why I'm asking.
I was saying it's going to be a short topic, but it is something that has divided the internet for the long time, which is why I tell people it's like if you're going to fight this on whatever side that you're on, have qualifications.
Facts.
Have a reason of what qualifies as a Christmas movie and what doesn't qualify as a Christmas movie. Or a holiday. Even branch it out. A holiday movie. The holiday season. So between December 1st and January 1st. So holiday season, which should qualify Kwanzaa, Christmas, Hanukkah, all those Festivus, if you wanted to go that far.
Yeah.
All that type of stuff. Have a reason on why it is or isn't, and this conversation goes a whole lot fucking further. But we're not going to go off that one. I'm going to safely assume that Die Hard.
That doesn't celebrate anything. You celebrate Christmas Eve? Just out of curiosity.
I'm going to safely assume that nobody's going to vote for Notebook off of this one. Nobody. All right. So Die Hard's going to go out 5-0 off of that one. I knew it was going to.
David.
Nancy starts us off. Nancy, it's either all right. Just for spacing. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it, or, morons.
Okay, you're gonna have to say it again because I started singing the song that goes to the first one.
Okay. The second one is, morons.
As much as that second one is a good line, and I'm sure it's gonna get some love, I'm going to the first one because obviously I can't hear that line without starting to sing the entire song in my head. So,
what movie is that first one from?
Sweeney Todd. It's a song, actually.
Yeah, it's a line from, and I didn't know we could do that because if I did, I would have submitted my favorite song, music theater song lyric in it, and that's "I'm obnoxious and disliked it. Do you know that?" But I didn't know we could do that.
I'm pretty sure this is David. Somebody. I don't know if it's David or not, actually, to be perfectly honest.
I think there's someone else. David did a different song. He did an entirety of a different song.
So if it wasn't David, I don't think it was Shy.
For Sweeney Todd? It was Shy.
Yeah. Was it Shy? Okay. So Shy did Sweeney Todd. The other one is, of course, from the movie Blazing Saddles.
I almost did a Blazing Saddles quote, but it was kind of...
I almost did a couple of Mel Brooks quotes, but I decided not to.
Blazing Saddles, by the way, actually ended up winning last year with "Where the White Women At?"
That's the exact quote I was going to put.
Yeah, I was going to do that as well.
You couldn't get that movie here these days.
Yes, you could. No, we were debating on that
level. At that level, though, if they escalated it from where it was then, right? Not taking that movie and just playing it today. Like today, all right, cool. But I'm saying, like, take that level of movie of how, like, just outwardly it was then.
Oh yeah,
a little inflation to it to today.
Oh no, you could. I would say that there's a lot of episodes of Family Guy that are a lot more offensive than Blazing Saddles was.
Yes.
Fair enough, but Family Guy's been running a long time.
The Family Guy,
and it had been canceled.
Is twice. When he pulls up the thing and where Peter's dressed up like someone from the Middle East, and it says,
"Yeah, have the entire white card."
Yeah, like that won't get made today.
Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of stuff that really I tell people it could. You just have to have the right backers and the right placement. You put stuff on HBO Max, up on Netflix, up on Prime Video, stuff like that. Yeah, then it's going to be able to get remade. Our first recast episode we've ever done was Blazing Saddles, where we recast it with current stars.
Yeah,
and because I told them if we're going to get canceled, I want to get canceled start now.
Right.
And remaking a movie with the idea of
thing.
But
do y'all watch Landman at all?
Mm-hmm. I try not to.
Awesome freaking show, man. I love it.
It's
Billy Bob Thornton being Billy Bob Thornton, the best ever, man. Even if you're not a Billy Bob Thornton fan, you will become a Billy Bob Thornton fan watching this, man. I can't wait till next season.
Well,
I actually have a Billy Bob Thornton quote next week.
It's a great series in and of itself. Billy Bob's amazing. He actually grew up not even 10 minutes from where I grew up, but
that's what's up
down in rural Arkansas. But that said, the writer and the producer and all that, Ed Sheeran or whatever, not Ed Sheeran, Sheridan.
Hayward Sheridan.
Yeah, that guy, fucking genius, right? But there was just a line.
Do all that, man.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. And then there's one line in the recent show that the young girl, the dipsy ass blonde that she portrays to the T, is now in a new college space, goes into the room, and there's somebody in there that just makes her feel like complete shit. And all this young girl has done is try to be nice to her and things like that. And ultimately, when the mom comes in, if you watch the series at all, you know she's a spitfire no matter where she's at. But she comes in and basically snatches up her daughter, and the girl's like, well, why would I even want to do that? She's like, well, because maybe you'd have just made a friend. And it was just so well written to articulate, like, we don't all have to be assholes just to be assholes. Like, you know, none of us getting out of this alive, so be a good human at the end of the day. Be damned everything else. Just be a good human.
You know, being a good human. Cut to the next episode where the daughter sticks up.
I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, I'm waiting. I got to watch it after this.
I haven't started season 2 yet, so
it's one of those shows. No, it's one of those shows that I was told when it started that, and I've seen like the first episode, but I was told when it first started that this is one of those shows that you're going to want to binge watch. So
right.
I'm going to wait till the show is over, or at least like the entire Stranger Things happened.
I can't wait to see an episode, especially if it's something I'm watching. I have to watch it every week. I can't.
No, there's shows like that too.
Binge it.
There's a show out now called
Traders. Routines.
There's a reality show called Traders right now that I cannot wait for the next episode to come out.
What is it called?
Traders. It's on Peacock.
Peacock. I don't know why you have to do that. Every time you hear the word, you're just like...
It's hosted by one of my favorite celebrities and actors, and that's Alan Cummings.
Yep.
Because he's just fabulous.
He's true.
When you say
zero fucks.
When you say Peacock, you don't have to do that, but when you say Peacock, you do. It's just...
I don't know. Anytime I hear either one, it still makes me have to do that. And it was ironic that somebody did it as well. So...
Anyway, Nancy, the vote is yours. Is it Morons or There's a Hole in the World?
I love both of these movies, but just because of my me being a former reformed goth theater kid, I have to go with Sweetie Todd.
Sweetie Todd gets a vote. Felix is AFK.
Yeah, I'm dealing with the Cujo at the moment, but yeah, like I said earlier, I really did not like Sweeney Todd. We went to the theaters to watch that again, and I went in, I was excited to watch it, and I walked out of that again saying, what did I just watch? But yeah, I would have to go with the other one.
If this shit comes out of me, I'm gonna be pissed. Logan, is it There's a Hole in the World or Morons?
I'm gonna have to go with Sweeney Todd on this one too. It was one of the first ever musicals I ever watched.
John?
I'm going anti Sweeney Todd.
So is it just anti Sweeney Todd, or do you like the quote better from Blazing Saddles?
Definitely like the.
It's Blazing Saddle too. On top of it,
yeah, it's Blazing. It's hard to vote against Blazing Saddles.
Yeah,
there was other quotes I was going to put in, by the way. There's other quotes I was going to put in, mainly because I know I was going to read these off. But the entire badges, we don't need no stinking badges, or the entire Headley. But the second one you kind of had to be there for. So, all right. Having that note off of that one, I love Nancy. I love Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd is an absolutely fantastic movie. I don't want that.
There you go.
Nancy split. All right.
Sorry, my husband told me to go on cell data, and then I can't go on cell data. So
sorry,
I don't know what he wants me to do.
That completely fucked up my screen.
I'm letting you in.
All right. So, Nancy, I do apologize about this. I am this theater kid too. I absolutely love Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd is one of my favorite movie musicals of all time. There's supposed to be a show coming up with with the entire PF Jeremiah crew talking about like 4 different musicals, and I can't remember if Sweeney Todd is one of them or not, but I have to vote. I have to reason why my pick is the best, and I did not pick Sweeney Todd. So I'm gonna go over Blazing Saddles on this one because Mel Brooks is an absolute genius off of this one, and I do love that line. It's like, morons, because
Mhm.
of course Gene Wilder. So Blazing Saddles in a closer vote than I thought it was going to be. 3-2 moves on to the next round. Felix, it is either now I can kill 2 because I have hate. Sorry, because now I have hate. Or, bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
Opposite end
All
of the
right,
spectrum
buddy.
for that one too.
Hope you find your dad.
Gets a vote. Logan.
I'm gonna have to go with I can kill now, or I can kill 2 now that I have hate in my heart, because that's also another really good musical that I really like.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even add that last part to the line for some fucking reason. I should, because it's actually part of the line. That gets a vote. John, is it now I can kill 2 because now I have hate in my heart? Or bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
Bye, buddy.
I'm gonna go with now I can kill 2 for 2 reasons. One, cannot stand Will Ferrell. Just fuck Will Ferrell, not in a good way. So
We're going streaking.
and especially that one. Like, there's certain Will Ferrell movies.
Adam Sandler, but you don't like Will Ferrell. I don't understand.
Well, okay, no, I can tell you that Adam Sandler has better serious movies than Will Ferrell has better serious movies. Adam Sandler has better comedies than Will Ferrell has comedies, but Will Ferrell does better on the stupid comedies. Because there's like 3 different tiers off of that one. So I'm a bigger fan of Adam Sandler than I am of Will Ferrell. So I'm gonna go for now I can kill 2 as well, which means it is a tie-breaking decision. Nancy, we're on the second part of round 1. Do you want to know who it will be facing or what it will be facing in the next round?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. It is either by the way, the 2 movies that these are representing is either West Side Story or the movie Elf. And it will be going against I gotta find the quote real quick. Maybe. Not exactly sure where it went. Okay, fuck it. I'm not gonna find it. But it's gonna be going against Incredibles.
Oh. So as much as like that moment in West Side Story, just chills. It is a heartbreaking moment. It is like a really, really this. So West Side Story was like a musical that definitely shaped me into like loving musical theater, and like that line. And originally in the original movie, how Natalie Woods delivered it, that line is chilling, and I do really love it. Knowing who the line's going up against, I'm going to go, and I can't believe I'm doing this because I hate this movie so much. I am going for Bye, Buddy. I hope you find your dad.
I'm going to say it right now that the only reason Nancy has voted against that, voting for Elf off of this one, is strictly because she knows that no matter what Elf will be facing in the next round, I would vote against it, and she's probably going to vote against it, which means she has at least 2 votes off of that. So strategically, I don't blame you. But it hurts my heart, actually, to even write Elf into round 2, because it should not be there ever. By the way, that line that I couldn't find earlier was greater good. I'm your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever going to get. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Logan.
I still gotta go with Buddy.
Logan starts us off. It is either okay. Uh, this is again probably David because he likes to fuck with me in these situations. Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. All the fires of hell a glowing. Is the grisly reaper mowing? Yes, the danger must be growing, because the rowers keep on rowing. Or, sir, the truth is, I talk to God all the time, and no offense, he's never mentioned you. And no, I will not read that unless it leaves. I will not read that first line again.
I'm gonna blow my load on this one. I'm not gonna go right now. I don't know.
You're gonna blow your load?
Yep.
Okay. First one about.
I love it.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
All right. Not a speck of light gets John's vote off of that one. I'm gonna go with the second one. I've never seen this movie. I'll tell you right now, I've never seen
Oh,
this
you
movie. By
need
the way,
to, Freddie.
this
You need
movie
to.
also has the second bid next week. Got a second quote. There's a couple movies, by the way, that actually have the second quote in next week as well. But one, I don't like songs being listed and stuff like this one because it gives a little bit of a unfair advantage because you have the song stuck in your head. And two, I like the clapback on this one because it's like I talk to God all the time, which means already means I'm already better than you. And it's like he's never mentioned you, which is always kind of a I'm better than you, and you're nowhere near as good as you thought you were. This is probably
The
one of
line
the
gets
best.
better when the line
This is
it's great.
this is probably one of the best clapbacks that I've heard in a long time, especially for a movie I've never seen. I'm gonna go with "Sir, the Truth Is" off of that one. Nancy, "Sir,
Yeah.
the Truth" or "Not a Speck of Light"?
Oh my god. So it's sir, the truth is I talk to God all the time. He's never mentioned you. Uh that it's that one. This is a film this was one of my mom's favorite films. It's Lady Hawk, by the way. It's a dark 80s dark fantasy that not everyone has seen, but everyone needs to see this film. It is Matthew Broderick, a young Matthew Broderick, Rutger Hauer, Michelle Pfeiffer's first role. This line is Rutger Hauer goes through this whole monologue about how he's on this mission from God to kill a priest. And this is Matthew Broderick's response to him. And it is like Matthew Broderick has the best lines in this movie. This movie shaped my childhood. This is a clapback one of our favorite clapbacks, and another one that I have submitted from a different 80s, 90s dark fantasy film. So yeah, it's Lady Hawk. It's Sir, the truth is.
By the way, Logan, you're down to one steal a vote, and that's it
Mm-hmm.
for the rest of the game. So just to keep track off of that one. I say that because I had to rewrite my board because my thing shifted and it was pissing me off. Speaking of that, Felix, is it? Oh, my thing went away. Why did my thing go away?
So your thing just comes off.
It does. It gets off the screen. Is it Not a Speck of Light or Sir, the Truth Is?
Sir, the truth is.
Gets another vote. Logan.
What movie is Not a Speck of Light from? I'm curious.
It's from
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It is Gene Wilder's the little boat monologue song that he has.
I haven't seen that movie in such a long time.
That's the creepy tunnel.
That's the only part that's kind of like a horror type. It creep by.
The entire movie's a horror movie.
This is one of the movies that shaped Dave.
It's one of my favorites, but I love it.
I'm gonna have to go with Not a Speck of Light. I love that movie, but it's been so long since I've watched it And also, it's Gene Wilder. So
Yeah. I can't hate either one of these. I mean, Matthew Broderick, Gene Wilder.
All right, John.
Yeah, Freddie, you need to see Lady Hawk. You need to see the movie. I recommend to everyone here, if you haven't seen Lady Hawk, see Lady Hawk.
I need
It's
to
one
see
of
it
my favorites.
again because I would have never remembered that if this didn't just happen right now. I did see it back in the day though.
Yeah. Oh, it was one of my mom's favorites. She found it in like a $5 bin back in like 2006 or something. And she's like, I love this movie. We're gonna watch it tonight. And then we all fell in love with it. And like we quote so many lines. Like my favorite is like, we cannot eat this bird. God damn it, it's Lent already.
All right, so my count right now, because my screen went away, it's 3-1 for Lady Hawk. Because myself, Nancy, and I think Felix,
Yes, sir.
you went.
Because I went Chocolate Factory.
Okay, yeah, myself, Nancy, and Felix went for Lady Hawk. Felix went for the fuck. Myself, Felix, and Nancy went for Lady Hawk. John went for Willy Wonka. Lady Hawk moves on automatically after that. Logan blew his load. Is it Lady Hawk or Willy Wonka? Being, sir, the truth is, or not a speck of light.
I'm gonna have to go with Not a Speck of Light. I need to rewatch that movie because I haven't seen the movie in such a long time. But yeah, let's go with that one.
By the way, how I read this, because I've never seen this movie, Nancy, I thought it was Lady Hawkeye. It was just spelled weird. Because Marvel does that kind of bullshit. But either way, Willy Wonka off of this one says, not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. All the fires of hell's a glowing. Is a grizzly reaper mowing? Yes, the danger must be growing because the rowers keep on rowing from Willy Wonka. Does not move on through.
I knew it, and I was just. It took me a bit to remember that.
It's
one,
because I'm not singing. I fucking refuse to sing during this shit.
Well, at that part, he doesn't really sing it. He kind of just.
He doesn't really sing. He's like kind of like talking to the music. Because I had to remember, because I played that character on stage, and I had to learn that song, and that is not a fun song to learn. Because like you have to like kind of, you don't quite sing it. You have to like talk sing it. And I was 18, and I was like trying to do like a lower voice anyway, and it was hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That is what she said.
That's what you hope she said. And then.
And then. Sorry, I have to rewrite something off of this one. Okay. All right. So, Lady Hawk moves on 3-2 to the next round. John starts us off. It is either, and Nancy, you're gonna have to. I'm probably gonna pronounce this wrong. I'm Jorge. I make the spackle. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm Jorge. I make the spackle or potatoes.
Boil and mash them, stick them in the soup. Oh, is it mine?
No, it's John's.
Oh, it's John's. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, go with the first one.
From
Encanto.
I'm Jorge.
Yeah.
All right, gets the vote. No, I had to rewrite it. I wrote the wrong movies down. Off of that one, I'm Jorge gets a vote off of that one. I'm gonna go with potatoes because I just fucking love that. Gets my vote. Nancy, is it potatoes or I'm Jorge?
Oh, it's potatoes. I literally I bought my son when he was like 18 months. I bought him a little T-shirt that has like the whole potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
That is adorable.
Gets a vote. Felix, potatoes or I'm Jorge?
I have to go with potatoes on this one.
Gets a vote. Logan finishes up.
I'm gonna have to go with potatoes as well because either way, if I didn't vote for either one, Cheyenne would be mad. So specifically, I'm Jorge because that's her
So,
quote.
okay. So you're voting for the winner no matter what because it went 4-1.
Yeah,
So
no,
you're
potatoes.
voting for potatoes. I'm Jorge, which is, if I remember right, one of Cheyenne's favorite movies from Encanto. Yeah,
It's one of her favorite quotes from Encanto.
I thought it was one of her favorite movies. Period.
No, she likes Lord of the Rings more than Encanto.
Oh, okay. That surprised the fuck out of me. But
Oh no, like I watched the Lord of the Rings in the little over a year I've been with her more times than I have in my entire life.
I do have the entire 6-movie set, but realistically, I'm not a fan of it. Last up, I start us off. It's either it does not do well. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live, or she doesn't even go here.
Oh God. The two
I feel bad.
school movies.
I know. I feel bad for not putting any kind of really kind of emphasis on the first one, but I can't remember how the inflection went for that. But everybody knows how the inflection went for the second one. And that's my vote. The entire she doesn't even go here gets my vote. Nancy.
I am going and it doesn't dwell.
Gets a vote.
Yeah, I'm going on Dumbledore.
It does not do to dwell on dreams.
Yes.
Which realistically is a good
Such a
outlook on life just to go off of it.
Oh, there's so many of his lines, like from the movies.
Turns out to be such a douchebag though. So
look, I almost
the actor and the character.
I'll say just character. I'm not going to say anything about the actor. I have a tendency to change to make the distinction between man and movie. So
look, I almost put
Felix.
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire as one of my quotes?
What was the second one again?
It's either it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live, or she doesn't even go here.
She doesn't even go here.
Gets a vote, Logan.
So I've never seen Mean Girls, but I'm going to have to go with she doesn't even go here.
You've not seen Mean Girls. Have you seen the new one?
No. I've never seen any of them.
The new one is nowhere near as good, but like the Lindsay Lohan version is fucking fantastic.
Never seen Mean Girls, and Cheyenne's like, how?
No, realistically, how? Like that was everywhere. Not seeing Mean Girls is like the same thing as like not seeing Titanic.
Wait a minute, I'm actually curious now. I might go out and check something.
Did you really just pair Titanic with Mean Girls?
The reason why is like
I know, I'm just giving you a hard time.
From a generational point of view, Mean Girls was almost on the level of generational equity as Titanic was.
Yeah, I was 5 when Mean Girls.
What?
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I was on the phone and I just caught the tail end of that.
But hold on.
What? Mean Girls and Titanic?
But you've seen Titanic.
Like over 100 times, yeah.
So realistically, it shouldn't matter when the movie came out because Titanic came out long before Mean Girls did.
The only reason I've seen Titanic, I had an ex who was obsessed with Titanic. That's the reason I watched it.
I had to go check real quick because my husband and like Freddie knows this is my husband has quite a some blind spots when it comes to movies, and so I had to check with him to see if he saw Mean Girls. He has, so
And that's saying something.
that is
Yep.
saying
All right.
something for some of the movies that
So-
David has never seen.
Logan is going with Mean Girls off of this one. John, finish this up. Is it it does not do well to it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live, or she doesn't even go here?
The first one.
3-2. Mean Girls with she doesn't even go here, moves on to the next round. Of course, it does not do well. It does not. I keep fucking this lineup. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live is the course from Sorcerer's Stone. For all you Harry Pothead fans out there. So that is round one. We have our 16. We'll be right back right off this break.
Oh no, that's the other actor. Never mind. I confused which one's
really
which.
I'm gonna have to dip for too long.
Yeah, so
Well,
Give y'all a heads up.
we're about halfway through the thing, so.
Mhm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to make it all the way.
Well, now that majority of the quotes are done, like it'll go a lot quicker. Just off of that one. Anyway, but before you do, let's get the entire guest parts out of the way. I get to talk to some pretty incredible people when it comes to this show. I love being a podcaster. I get the ability to do this. Let's talk to some pretty incredible people off of this one. Number one is Logan. Logan's been on multiple shows in the past before, but he's been out for a bit because he's been out doing the life searching ability and going to school and doing some cool shit. Logan, what you been up to?
Well, I'm still currently working on my master's degree at Syracuse University. I'm working a full-time job still. I'm hopefully. I actually had I had 2 job interviews today. I'm hoping to delve back into our world of journalism and reporting. I was a newspaper reporter for over 2 years, and I actually interviewed today for a sports writer position back in one of the cities I used to work in. So I'm hoping I get that job so I can do like sports. I'll do like sports and news. I've also been on Tales of Grandaria, a real play D&D campaign podcast. Unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances at work, I will be having to step back for the time being. Don't know when I'll be back, just because of work scheduling conflicts.
So there's that. Again, another person that has been on multiple shows as far as the ABC podcast realm goes. That is Felix. Felix hails from the great land of the Mod Squad Network. How you doing there, sir? What you been up to?
Not a damn thing. Just doing podcast wise, just doing the show. We do reaction videos, and we have a live every Saturday night where we do a giveaway, 8 p.m. EST.
And they do giveaways. Like I've seen some of the stuff they give away. There's some cool skull work. Like there's some resin, like they're resin skulls. There you go.
Yeah, Walking Dead is my favorite show of all time, and I love the comic as well. This is my Walking Dead. This is from our sponsor, Scolectomy.
Well, they're pretty dope. They do giveaways and stuff each Saturday. The conversation is pretty cool too. Like just as a conversation.
We just play games and have fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been on there a couple times. I haven't on there in a bit. I'm gonna have to come back on for a bit later on.
Yeah,
but
man.
last but certainly not least is the first time on this show, and hopefully we can have him back sometime because he looks like he's had a good time. Is John? John, how you doing there, sir? Tell us how you been, what you've been up to, what you're doing now, where people can find you, and a whole bunch of stuff like that there, sir.
Cool, man. Thanks again for having me. It's been entertaining for sure. I've loved the different dynamics that this thing has taken, from the movie quotes to just open conversation about all sorts of stuff. It's always fun.
Fucking Die Hard.
Right? Fucking Christmas movie. That said, thanks for your service as well. And for folks looking at to connect with me, you can find me on LinkedIn. But a couple of things I want to promote is my real apparel company where I just do creative design. If people like it, cool. If they don't, whatever. It's just for me to mentally get back to creating and things like that. I do P&P design, which I took what I learned doing and now I parlay it into small businesses, boosters, profits, and one-offs. So I basically build them an e-commerce store under our collection and do all sorts of graphic design and things if they need it. I don't charge a dime for that. How I make my money there is if they make money, I make money. So say they make $100 in profit, I give them a check at the end of the month for 85. I keep 15 on the next side. And for me, it's a way to give back to those other small businesses and boosters and things like that that are always struggling to make money, as well as give me a potential long-term passive income for my family's future. Another one I want to give a shout out to is my bar and grill in Papillion, Nebraska, Goose's Bar and Grill. If you don't already follow us on Facebook, please do, because I live in Alabama, but our bar is in Nebraska. So I like to do a lot of Facebook Lives and different stuff and have some fun with our guests. So I love adding new people with that. And then lastly is my nonprofit that I founded a couple of years ago, Eagle Rising Foundation. And I do a couple of different things there, more local community involvement. I've had a haunted trail on my property the last 7 years. We've raised right around $20,000 total for the baseball team for that. I've sponsored a 3/4 size Vietnam Memorial Wall to Talladega International Motorsports Hall of Fame, representing 70,000 plus fallen since Vietnam forward. I've done a few barbecue cooks, things like that. And then ultimately, I'm looking to launch my mentorship programs over the next few years. That'll be mentorship in a whole new way. So the example I'll say is Felix loves and knows Kansas City style ribs, right? Nancy knows Texas style ribs, and she wants to come in and learn about that Kansas City style. So she's able to, Felix will sign up for the 15-minute blocks that work for him for initial meet and greet. And then Nancy comes along, picks the block that works for her. It happens to be with Felix. So they see if they vibe in that 15-minute connect. If they do, we'll send them a package to do the mentorship. If they don't, then no harm, no foul. They've spent a little time, got to know somebody that they didn't really vibe with, but they moved on in life and found another mentor that's better suited to them. The goal is to not waste a bunch of time, effort, and energy from anybody to be able to move forward as part of but that's the concept there, and we're going to roll in some entrepreneurial programs and other stuff as well.
So it's like speed dating for mentors?
Pretty much. That's the easiest way to describe it. Because ultimately, you know, when you look at a mentor, you know, I learned a long time ago, you don't go with just one. The more you have, the better rounded of a human being, especially in the business world, you'll end up being from that perspective.
Well, that, and you can learn a lot from like just a 15-minute conversation. And you know that if you click, you click.
Yep, absolutely. So, and that's what I was saying about this thing. You know, there's certain vibes that you get off people, and you know whether you're going to vibe with them or not from that perspective, for sure. But yeah, other than that, I've started doing these different podcasts and having some fun with that. And I'm still currently looking for a day gig because back in July I got caught up with 8,999 of my closest friends in their riff. But that said, you know, the bar and grill is keeping me plenty busy and doing that, promoting that. We're going to do a bunch of fun collabs coming up over the next year. And then I'm going to put on another barbecue competition in July. If anybody's around and wants to come out and be a celebrity guest, come on out. We put on a hell of a time. We had 24 pro teams and 8 backyard last year. First event.
I'm not, this is going to sound weird. I don't mean to jump to conclusions off of this. But from your voice and some of the stuff that you've talked about, you happen to be a country music fan?
I love music, but I grew up, well, I can't even say I grew up on country. I grew up on 70s classic rock, really, you know, talking Leonard Skinner and Led Zeppelin, and then you throw in Reba McEntire and Tennessee Flat Top Box from Rosanna Cash. You know, I grew up in a whole blend of music, and then you start throwing in a bunch of different elements from Snoop Dogg and the Regulators, you know, back in the mid 90s, like all of it. Each part of it inspires me in a different way.
Well, we have a fun one coming up that I wouldn't mind having you back for. We have the George Strait versus Garth Brooks tournament coming up.
Oh shit! I gotta go. I gotta go. Garth Brooks, hands down. That
There's
man has impressed me since day one. I love George Strait, and that man's a songwriter, and he's got his thing. But when you talk entertainer and just all around, just epitome of what it is, like that's Garth, in my opinion.
I say I have a feeling that Garth Brooks is going to run away with it, but it is what it is. Anyway,
I think it'll be Spock.
everybody out there, go ahead and check out these three and enjoy what they have. Welcome back for round two. Hold on, before we get to that, John, how much? I think it was John and Felix. Felix, you're set to record Thursday night's episode in about a half hour ish for you.
No, Kevin does that one a little bit later now, but I'm good. I have to leave for other reasons, but
Oh, okay. You got a time frame?
so I got to like maybe the top of the hour.
Okay, so you got a half hour ish. John?
That'd be pushing it for me. I was looking at the next 5 minutes or so. I hate to dip on you early, but
No, that's fine. It's just I'm just trying to figure out what we do. All right, John. So we're gonna. You want
y'all
to?
can continue without me if that makes it easier.
No, that's what we'll end up doing. I'll just end up being a host. If there's an even number of people here with you
Yeah.
gone before, I'll be a host. I just don't vote. Whenever Felix dips, I will end up taking Felix's vote, which would mean it'll just be the three of us at this point. So,
Okay.
for time and fluidity right now, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
you do your entire outro. That way, you have plenty of time to do what we need to do. Outros is just kind of a where to find you type thing
Right.
that we do at the end of the show. That way, when I edit the show, I
Yep.
can just clip this and put it out of the end. So when I say
Yep.
stuff like you can find John at,
That's going to be it. Look me up on LinkedIn at John N. King, and be sure to look up Alabama as part of that. Otherwise, you won't find me. Or you can check out any one of my things on Facebook, from Goose's Bar and Grill to P&P Design or Real Apparel Company if you want to check out some of my designs.
there you go. I would love to have you back.
Yeah, man.
As
Send me
well,
an invite. I've had a good time.
Did you did I shoot you a list on the different topics we have or no? Okay, I'm gonna have to remember to do that.
John, how do you feel about doing? How do you feel about doing a podcast that's like a storytelling ad lib, but you could still play yourself
Oh, dude, I'm
and
down
talk
for
about your
whatever.
movie of your choice?
I love collaborating and I love to have a good time. So,
So,
Oh yeah, dude, we have an entire podcast network here too. So if you what my advice is check out our shows. Do not
yeah.
check out because I want you on here as well. Do not check out Bastards Backstage until you've done an episode of it.
Gotcha.
The reason I say that is because every question on Bastards Backstage is the same question for everybody.
Right.
And coming into it already knowing the questions kind of
Takes away.
sucks.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
yeah. So
Fun fact, by the
but
way, I don't know if I told y'all, I was on, anybody familiar with Wes Bergman from Road Rules and The Challenge, MTV TV series?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So he does his own reality show now, and he's done it. They're on season 22 or 23 at this point.
Damn.
It's called The Blocks. It's a reality entrepreneurial workshop that's a week long that they also turned into a reality show. And I was part of that almost a year and a half ago. So if you get bored, and it's like that, it's not going to be a ha-ha entertaining thing, but if you're looking to learn a little something, and really what I got out of it, to your point about the networking, is the fact that I'm now connected with 2,200 plus entrepreneurs and business owners from all over the United States, that are everything from startup to $10 million gross, was one of the ones in my group. So I'm like I said, I'm about networking and having a good time as well. So
That's what's up.
I got to say that
probably hit you up.
on to Shy. Shy's
Yeah, man.
going into the entire business management, so she might actually enjoy something along those lines. Check out the
Yeah.
shows that we have on the channel. If there's anything on the channel that you want to come back for, we'd be more than happy to have you on.
I appreciate it.
It was nice
For
meeting
sure.
you, man.
I've
And
enjoyed
thank
it.
you for your service.
Yes,
You're worth
definitely.
it. Pleasure is mine, y'all. I'll leave y'all with a couple of things. If you'll oblige me, I try and throw this out there. I'm gonna have everybody here just kind of visualize this with me for half a second, and I know it'll take a little more time, and Felix has got to go, but everybody can imagine all of us sitting in a room with a table in the middle, food on the plates, and everything set up, and there's a clock on the wall. The only thing you've been told is you haven't eaten for like 3 weeks, and when the clock starts, you can eat. Now, as you can imagine, when that clock starts, you're going to look around and you're going to see somebody move. Well, that's going to instinctively incite a rush. People are going to run to the table. Then, when it's all said and done, you look around, you ask, "Hey, did you eat? Everybody got enough?" No, no. You ate really well. Yeah. Some people didn't eat as well, and everybody can kind of see that and agree to it. So this is where I ask business owners to stop. And right before that clock starts, I'm gonna have you close your eyes, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit more information. And what I'm gonna tell you is, when the clock starts, not only does Felix like ribs, and I like potatoes, and Logan likes green beans, and Nancy likes fried potatoes, or whatever the case is, there's enough for you to get as much as you want. So now when the clock goes off, yeah, you don't get to eat. We just didn't tell people what your favorite was, right? So the thought there is, now you don't see anybody move because there's no rush. I know that even though I'm starving, there's enough for me to get there. So now we approach the table, everybody's done eating, and you look around and ask around, did you get enough to eat? And everybody agrees they have, because they did, right? There was plenty for them. So now this is where I ask you to close your eyes and look back at the table and describe what you see. And I won't have everybody do it, but the concept is you describe what you would see at the table. And most people say they see, clean plates and full bellies and things like that. But what nobody really ever recognizes is there's no more food on the floor, no more food on the table. It's either been eaten or it's still on the plate itself, because all that stuff that we talked about getting wasted before and falling on the floor and falling on the tables is still on that plate. So now we, as members of that group, while some of us may not have as much as the others, we're all able to eat as much as we want while still having leftovers to bring others into our community and support the ones that don't have quite as much as anybody else, while also everybody getting their fill.
All right.
I get it. I like it.
All right. And then I carry on my arm, if we all do a little, it lightens the load for all.
Many hands make light work.
I like that too.
So, all right, y'all. It's been a blessed time. Hit me up anytime you need anything. If I can ever help, I will. Other than that, y'all have a blessed night, and thank you again for having me.
You have a good day there, sir.
Good night, John.
Oh, okay. So, Felix, I'm going to try to get to the end of this next round, and then that will give you time to split as well, and a nice little break point. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Nancy, you bit?
I'm good. Sorry, just needed to do something.
Oh, no, you're good. I just wanted to make sure. All right. Welcome back for round 2. It looks like John had a split, so which means I will be hosting and not actually voting off of this one. So, catching up on stuff, it looks like Nancy gets to start us off. Nancy, it is either try to bring up my board again. I'm all right. Or dishonor. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow.
It's dishonor. It's dishonor.
I have so much fun when it comes to this particular episode. Felix, dishonor or I'm all right?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Gets a vote. Logan?
I'm going to have to go with dishonor.
Which means Mulan moves on 2-1 to the next round. It's a Wonderful Life is not moving on from
Which
the
is a Christmas movie.
Yes, it is a Christmas movie. I will agree. It is a Christmas movie. It does not follow my technical Christmas ability, but it is during Christmas time. So I will I will say that it's at least 20% a Christmas movie. Mulan, however, moves on to the next round. Felix starts us off. Felix, it is either uh, uh, it's not easy having a good time. Even smiling makes my face ache. Or ho ho ho! Now I have a machine gun.
I gotta go with the non-Christmas movie on this one. Die Hard.
Talk about dying on a hill. Logan.
I'm gonna have to go with ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun purely because I just hear Snape saying it instead of Hans Gruber. It's just in the turn to page 394. Just ho ho ho.
The I still love the fact that was his first movie.
Yeah,
That
Was it?
that was yeah.
That was Alan
That was
Rickman's first.
Die Hard was Alan Rickman's first movie.
I did not know that.
So
And then there was three.
no, she's coming back. I don't know. She's coming back for stuff though. Nancy, finish this up. Is it ho 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 or smiling makes my face hurt because my quotes
It's
went
ho
away.
ho ho. It's ho ho
Leaving
ho.
your
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it is ho ho ho. Mainly because I do that line. I do really love that line. Also, for some reason, I keep on envisioning the Grumpy Cat Christmas special where she's on like a little Gatling gun and firing like bullets. So yeah.
I'm gonna have to look it up. Whoever had that line as one of their picks, but
It was me.
at the end, I do have an entire list. But
No, it was me. I'll straight up say it.
was it?
It was
Well,
me.
okay. Logan had a ho ho ho. The other sweep, by the way, was I'm not even mad, and I believe that was one of mine. So I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
Not too bad.
Logan, start us off. It is either greater good. I'm your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get. Or bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
I'm sticking to my guns here of greater good. I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get.
Which means that's moving on. Nancy.
I'm moving. I'm voting for greater good.
Kit's another one. Felix.
Greater good.
Another sweep.
Because fuck Elf. And not in a good way.
Bye, buddy.
I'm kind
Hope
of
you don't find your dad.
kind of there with you on that one, Freddie. I'm not a huge Elf fan. I like Will Ferrell movies, just not Elf. I just never.
I hate Will Ferrell and Elf. I've only ever liked Will Ferrell in one movie, and that's Producers.
I've never seen those.
I wouldn't count that as a Will Ferrell movie though. Like he's not in it enough to do it. There's several Will Ferrell movies I like, but it's in spite of Will Ferrell because there's so many other, and it's more down to John C. Reilly.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Because I'm a huge fan of John C. Reilly. Cannot stand Will Ferrell. It's a dichotomy that bothers the piss out of me.
Cheyenne loves Step Brothers. I don't hate Step Brothers.
But you just don't see the.
I don't see it's funny. I do quote it. It is funny, but I like Talladega Nights and Anchorman. There's the only two Will Ferrell movies I actually enjoy.
There's one Will Ferrell movie that I watch because of Will Ferrell, and it's his only non-comedy movie, and it's still a comedy movie, but it's nowhere near as comedy as he gets. It's one of the Adam Sandler type comedy movies, but it's Will Ferrell, and that's Stranger Than Fiction.
Never seen it.
Okay, yeah, that one's actually also good. I forget about that one.
You ever seen the movie Click?
So two Will Ferrell movies that I like.
Click. I do love Click.
Okay, Click and Stranger Than Fiction has the same type of vibe. to it.
Oh, okay.
It's much more of a life lesson than it is just dumb comedy.
Hmm.
Like for instance, Talladega Nights has like no real life lesson redeeming qualities
Dumb
to it.
comedy.
Click, however, does have redeeming qualities when it
Oh yeah.
comes to entire life lessons.
Like one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies is Bedtime Stories.
Yeah, which is the same thing. So, and if you like bedtime stories, check out the movie If.
I heard it was good, and I love Steve Carell
It
and John
is
Krasinski. So,
fucking fantastic.
well, because
Damn
John
good
Krasinski
movie.
wrote it, that's why I'm excited.
I never
Nancy.
seen. I've never seen Click. Click. Sorry, Nancy, but I heard it's kind of like a Christmas Carol type thing where he sees how his life is if this
Yeah.
happened or that happened. All right,
Well,
It's
that one.
pretty much Click. He has a remote to control everything,
like he
but then
can
he
pause
presses the
time and rewind.
he presses the pause button, but then he presses the fast forward button, and then he realizes after everything happened that he's. By the way, Christopher Walken is fantastic.
Yeah.
But he presses the fast forward button, and like all his kids grow up, and he misses everything. And his life is kind of devoted to work, so he skips a whole bunch of shit that he really shouldn't. There's much like the entire Bruce Almighty, where
Mhm.
the
Okay.
first he has this power and he kind of abuses it because he's been kind of pulled through the mud type situation. Uh, you agree with the first part, but once it starts going on, Bruce Almighty is the same way. Once the movie keeps going on, you realize is that the life he has is actually a pretty good situation.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of life lessons into it, and I appreciate movies like that you learn something while not thinking you're learning something. And Stranger Than Fiction is the same way. So,
I'll have to look that one up or look into that one.
uh, um, all right. Nancy starts us off. Nancy, it is either uh, I am completely off of where I need to be. It is either dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth, or potatoes.
Potatoes. It is potatoes.
Potatoes. Boil and mash and put them in
Sure.
stew.
Sticking.
I still sing that. I don't care. Felix, is it potatoes or dinosaur eat man?
Dinosaurs.
Ah, tie-breaking decision coming down to Logan. Logan, is it dinosaurs eat man or woman inherits the earth? We have not gotten to the second part of this, which means you do not have the ability to know who is facing in the next round.
I hate this because I like both of those movies. I'm gonna have to go with Dinosaur Eats Man because that movie was much more in my childhood than Lord of the Rings was.
Wah, wah.
I know that surprised me too. Lord of the Rings gets booted off of this one, so no more
Well,
Lord of the
I didn't
Rings.
really get into
Jurassic Park goes on.
I didn't get into the Lord of the Rings till I was in my 20s.
Felix, it is either okay. Wendy, darling, light of my life, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in. Or, I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers.
Oh,
Felix is mad at me. By the way, you do have all three of your lifelines.
you know what? Just because I want to hear it too, I just want to see what these guys do. I'm gonna blow my load.
Oh, now I can hear it. Haven't been able to
I
hear that
think
sound effect the whole episode.
I'm the only one.
I think people just like to hear it for now and again. I love that clip. I also, by the way, for the entire end result, the entire clips that I take out of the show and put at the end, the mid credit things, whatever. I have the entire that's what she said thing for each in between that because I thought it was funny. Felix has decided to blow his load off of this, which means Logan starts us off. Logan, is it Wendy Darling or I Am Groot?
I'm going to use my last. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with I Am Groot. I'm Steve Rogers.
gets a vote. Nancy, who also has all of her lifelines, is it either Wendy Darling, Light of My Life, or I Am Groot, I Am Steve Rogers?
I'm going with I Am Groot. I am Steve Rogers.
Oh,
I was so tempted to steal your vote, Nancy. It's not even funny. And I was like, wait, it'll be a waste.
I disagree with both of you so much. I mean, the entire Wendy Darling line was delivered so well.
Well, like, Cheyenne's more of the Shining fan. I'm not a huge Shining fan.
I'm not a huge horror fan. So even Shining is like, I get that it's like iconic, but even the horror fan in my house has never seen The Shining. So
I don't like the movie.
I was like, I
don't like the movie, but I love the way certain lines are delivered. The entire "Here, Johnny" is still one of the most iconic lines.
But
of
here's
all time.
my thing: I'm a Marvel Comics fan and an MCU fan. I'm going to go with MCU over a movie that I don't have a connection to, and I don't like its genre anyway, and I haven't really ever seen it, and no one in my house has really seen it. So, I'm going to go with that line.
Well, let's get Felix's thing in here. By the way, I'm gonna have to talk to David because it looks like there's a pause button on my thing right now. So I think I might be able to pause live recordings, which is new.
Really?
I don't ever remember fucking seeing that. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to Felix real quick. Felix, you blew your load. Infinity Wars. Moving on. Is it Wendy Darling or I Am Groot? I Am Steve Rogers.
I am Steve Rogers.
3 and out.
Just like the Bears. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna make a Bears joke. Not doing it.
That's not Steve Rogers. That's somebody else. But the reason this brings up, okay, I Am Groot. I Am Steve Rogers. You kind of need to know the context of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy Darling, Light of My Life, I'm not going to hurt you, I'm just going to bash your brains in, is pretty much self-explanatory. And personally, when it comes to lines from a movie, that's one of the things that I look for when it comes to stuff like that. Because I'll go, it kind of, for me, it needs to be a standalone type thing. Not because I like the movie more, just because. It needs to be like a standalone type line. You just go off that one. That's why I would have gone with The Shining off of this one. But I'm not voting. So at least until Felix has a tendency to bow out. Damn it, Felix. Logan starts us off. Logan, it is either... okay. Whose balls do I have to fondle to get my own movie? Or, morons.
I'm going to have to go with get my own movie.
I don't blame you, to be honest. Gets a vote.
Just the delivery of it is what does it for me.
Just like... That's a damn good song, too. The entire...
Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper. Off of that one, we're just... There's so many good one-liners. There's so many good one-liners from that movie alone.
I could have put all 10 of my quotes from that. I would put "Where's Francis" as one of my quotes.
Yeah.
You're gonna die by a Zamboni in 5 minutes. Or you're gonna die in 5 minutes.
The fact that he's saying that laughing too. By a Zamboni. Deadpool gets a vote off of that one. Nancy, is it whose balls do I have to fondle, or morons?
Just because, as much as I love Deadpool, and I didn't vote for it last time, even though I adore Mel Brooks. He's turning 100. Fingers crossed.
I know. God damn.
So I'm gonna go
beating
with,
out Betty White.
Yeah,
anyway, you're going with
9. No, I thought she was 100.
Too funny. Me and Kevin we were filming something earlier, and Mel Brooks got brought up, and we said the same exact things you guys are just saying right now. It's too funny. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Nancy. You're I'm the one that cut you off. I apologize about that.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna go with morons.
I just looked it up. She was 2 weeks shy of her 100th.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was super pissed. I'm like, really? 2 weeks.
By the way, so Dick
Like
Van Dyke in an interview said that he thought the funniest thing that he could possibly do was to pull a Betty White and like die right before his 100th birthday with having like the fact that they had like a special plan for him and everything. He's like, I think that's the funniest thing I could ever do with my life if I died like right before my birthday.
At least he celebrates it.
The really sad part about Betty White too is that, like, she wasn't even sick.
No.
Yeah.
Like, she just went to bed one night and just didn't wake up. I'm like, she had cancer or something like that, I'd understand, but like,
then she probably was sick that she didn't know what was going on. She really wasn't.
She just, like, no, I don't think anything came out about it. She just died in her sleep. I'm like, dude, that's such a weight. Like, and it's such a human thing to put certain thought processes on numbers, and time is just a human bias that we have. But it's 100 years old. I put a thing out yesterday, I think, about or something about that. About, like, I'm turning 40, only 60 more years to go. Which I'm not going to hit 100. I can tell you that fucking right now.
I got maybe 10 more years in me, but...
Okay, so, Felix, tie-breaking decision. Do you want to know who is facing in the next round?
No. It was Deadpool, and what was the first one? I'm sorry, we started talking and I forgot.
It was, whose balls do I have to fondle to get my very own movie? Or, morons. Bleeding Saddles. Morons? That
Not
was
expecting.
That was a come behind. Giggity.
Can't hear you, Nancy.
I need to duck out for a bit. My son's awake, and Dave's recording another podcast.
Oh, that's nice. All right, no, that's all right. I'll take Nancy's spot. Which means I get to start this one off. Bleeding Saddles moves on 2-1 to the next round. Deadpool stops in this round. Next up, it is going to be... all right. It's either going to be I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside it? Or, and I did that just because Nancy's not here. Or, sir, the truth is, I talk to God all the time, and no offense, he's never mentioned you. I'm going to go with, again, that's probably one of my favorite clapbacks I've ever heard. Is the entire he's never mentioned you? Because that works not only with the entire God situation. It's just like he's sitting there name dropping shit. It's like, hey, I know that person, never fucking met you. So stop acting like a bitch. Lady Hawk gets my vote off of that one. Or, sorry, Nancy's vote off of that one. Felix, is it Sir, the truth is, or I got a jar of dirt?
Sir, the truth is.
Wow. Logan, finish this up.
It was Jar of Dirt. It's always going to be Jar of Dirt.
2-1. Dead Man's Chest leaves us in this round. Last up in round 2, Felix starts us off. Felix, it is either... I got to move my screen every time. It is either, I'm not even mad. That's amazing. Or, she doesn't even go here.
I'm not even mad. That was amazing.
Get to vote. Logan?
I'm not even mad. That was amazing.
You know what? Ironically enough, both of these are my quotes. I think that happened too with Deadpool and Blazing Saddles before, but I can't remember. I'm gonna. I hate Will Ferrell, but this line is so delivered so well. I'm gonna go with Anchorman as well.
Also, just Brick going. I know a guy. I almost put that on there as well. Was I know a guy. You have a grenade? Yeah, I know a guy.
I kind of wanted to do that entire Sex Panther line.
Works
Like,
69% of the time, all the time.
Anchorman moves on 3-0 off of that one. Mean Girls is the quote, by the way, from the entire show to even go here. Such a throwaway line, but it's absolutely fantastic. That is our final 8. It is Mulan, Infinity War, Die Hard, Blazing Saddles, Incredibles, Lady Hawk, Jurassic Park, and Anchorman. We'll be right back right after this break. Nancy isn't here. She needs to do her shit. All right. Give her a little bit of a break. I'm your host, Freddie Fisher. I not only host this show, but I host multiple other shows. Number one is, of course, this show. I already explained what this is. You've been on this ride so far, so you know what this is. So I can switch to another one. Is Central Booking. I'm a wrestling fan. I know a lot of people out there who are wrestling fans, and sometimes we just like to complain about the modern product and like to do stuff our own way. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but it is what it is. Every time we do a show, we come up with a new topic. The next topic that we're doing is, of course, a wrestling themed tournament. So if you're a wrestling fan and you like Bracket Bastards, you go ahead and check out the wrestling themed tournament. And it's going to work the exact same way. Then coming up after that, we'll be doing booking AJ Styles, how we would book AJ Styles last year, and then Randy Orton right after that. Your casting call coming up on that one is where we take movies made before 2000 and recast them with current stars. This is pissing me off. There you go. No, stop it. There you go.
What did I do?
No, my computer's being a bitch.
I just love how his camera goes off and then comes back with a dog. Just horrible.
At least that's a dog, considering something sitting in his lap. On the recasting call, we take a movie made before 2000 and recast it with current stars. Liar Liar is out. I'm working on Casablanca currently, but it has been recorded. Next up, Kate and I. So, because we're going to be doing this kind of weirdly, Kate and I were going to be recasting the movie 12 Angry Men. This is going to be different. Movie. This is going to be different from any other movie, any other thing we've done so far, because we are actually, instead of recasting just the 5 characters that we normally do on any other show, we will be coming up with our own cast list for 12 Angry Men, and we'll be doing the entire set. So all 12 instead of just a 5. This is going to be kind of a weird one. To Kill a Mockingbird is after that, and then coming up later on in May, we'll be talking about Page Master from back in the day, so go ahead and check that one out. We also have Bastards Backstage is our interview show where we talk to a whole bunch of people and stuff like that. I have one coming out as far as can't remember the name off the top of my head. I have one coming out off of that one pretty soon, so check that one out. And of course, we have PF Jeremiah and his infernal roommate in Tales of Gandaria. For everybody out there that is, I describe PF Jeremiah as it's a movie review show with a D&D twist. So if you're into D&D, check that one out. Same thing as Tales of Grandaria. If you're into D&D, check that one out, because that is pretty much a live gaming sessions of D&D, and it's always fun to do that one. If anybody else wants to be a guest on the ABC podcast lineup, again, check us out at Bracket, BRACKETTY, the number 2 and R at yahoo.com. All right, update. Nancy has all lifelines. Felix, you have steal a vote. You have 2 steal a votes left. Logan, you have 1 steal a vote left. The steal a votes, these next 4 matchups are the last time to use those. But blowing a load goes all the way to the end of the game. Okay. All right.
Sorry about that, everyone.
That's all right. Before we get to that, just so I can put it back into the show. That's what I do. Nancy, what you been up to?
Yeah. So busy over here, Dr. Deathan. We're getting ready for our season 3. We recorded Akira. We're in the process of recording a episode on The Crow and on Burlesque. We have some other great movies coming up. We're doing the Lara Croft movies. We're doing Lion King, El Dorado, Cloud Atlas, a whole bunch of great stuff coming up. So stay tuned for season 3. A lot of adventures also over on Tales of Grindaria, our prequel podcast that's done as a D&D live play. We are working through some things, parties coming together. I'm murdering people. It's a good time. So come check us out.
Welcome back for round 3 and beyond. It looks like, honestly, I can't remember. It looks like Logan starts us off. Logan, did you start off last time or not? Okay, so Logan starts us off. Welcome back for round 3. It looks like Logan starts us off on this one. Logan, it is either... Why am I always losing my notes? All right. Every time I bring I bring Nancy back on the stage, it puts my notes back down. All right. So Logan starts us off on this one. It is either dishonor on you. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow, or I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers. Logan's like, fuck.
Yeah. It's like, what, I get, these last 2 matchups and I can't steal a vote anymore, right? Last 4. I'm just going to vote for dishonor.
Mulan gets a vote. Nancy, is it dishonor or Groot?
It's dishonor.
Yes!
Logan's like, I don't know if I want to use it or not. Felix, finish this out. Is it dishonor or Groot?
There's only one right answer on this one. It's Groot. You know what? Now that I can see your eyes more now, Logan, never mind what I said earlier.
It doesn't matter.
The vodka's wearing off.
Mulan moves on. Infinity War is out off of that one. Nancy starts us off. Nancy, it is either ho, 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 now I have a machine gun, or, morons.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going with, morons.
That is the first vote against Die Hard we've had this entire game. So, there's that one for you. Felix, is it ho, 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 now I have a machine gun, or, morons?
It has to go with Die Hard.
Ho, ho, ho. Tie-breaking decision coming down to Logan. Logan, either ho, 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 or, morons.
It's got to be a ho, ho, ho.
With it come behind victory off of that one. Die Hard. 2-1. Only one vote against Die Hard so far this entire time. Blazing Saddles leaves us in the previous round. Felix starts us off. Felix, it is either greater good, I'm your wife, I'm the greatest good you're ever going to get, or, Nancy's going to love this, maybe if my screen would work. Sir, the truth is, I talk to God all the time, and no offense, he's never mentioned you.
I talk to God all the
Freddie.
time.
What? I voted for your movie last time. Don't start.
I appreciate it, but now I have to make this choice.
Well, I mean, you may not have to, because Logan may just make it for you. Is it either Sir, the truth is I talk to God all the time, and no offense, he's never mentioned you. Such a polite way to clap back, by the way. Or greater good, I'm your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever going to get.
Yeah, I'm stealing Nancy's vote. It's greater good. I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get.
I approve, Logan. I approve of this message. Thank you for making my choice for me.
By the
Look,
way, Logan's lifelines are officially off the board. He is free and clear of everything. Nancy, you have all three, but this last matchup is the last time you can steal a vote. Same thing for Felix. Logan starts us off with this one. Last matchup for steal a vote and last matchup of this round. It is either dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits earth, or I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
oh, that one's a rough one. I'm gonna have to go with Dinosaur Eats Man.
First vote against Anchorman, by the way, off of that one. Nancy, is it I'm not even mad, that's amazing, or dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth?
Dinosaurs eat man. Woman inherits the earth.
Felix finishes up.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, 3-0.
Anchorman gets swept.
He went 8-0, and then got lost 3-0 after that one. All right. Final four. Nancy, pick one of these movies. There's some background sound coming from somewhere.
It's my TV in the living room. My mom's watching TV.
Okay, so you want to push mute on yours until you're talking?
Yep.
Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. It just means it's a lot less for me to edit out. So I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Nancy starts us off. Nancy, you're in this pick position. You get to pick one of these four movies to start us off with. It is either Mulan, Jurassic Park, The Incredibles, or Die Hard.
Let's start off with Die Hard.
Okay. It is either Ho Ho Ho, Now I Have a Machine Gun, or Dinosaur Eat Man, Woman Inherits the Earth.
Oh, this one actually hurts more than Lady Hawk versus Incredibles.
Damn.
I am just because of how my brain works. Whenever I hear that line, I'm seeing Grumpy Cat on the Gatling gun. I'm gonna go with ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun.
Gets a vote. Felix.
It's ho ho ho, and then what again? I'm stalling.
At least you admit it. Dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth.
Damn.
You already blew your load, so
I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna hate myself for going against it. Fuck.
I prefer not to. If you go with Jurassic Park off this one, it does push the vote to a tie-breaking decision to Logan, though.
You know what? Jurassic Park, just so I trust Logan.
Logan, ho ho ho, now I have a machine gun, or dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth.
That's such a hard decision.
This is the hardest one for me so far.
What she said.
I'm gonna have to go with Dinosaur Eats Man.
Ah,
I can respect that.
I can respect that too.
Jurassic Park was my childhood. Like I grew up watching those movies over and over and over again. So
for me, I think I don't really have. I like that line. I do have a lot of respect for that movie, but I didn't watch that movie until I was like 21. because I was scared to death of that movie. My brother had a Jurassic Park book, and that was my earliest thing, was him just like flashing the photos and scaring me with the dinosaur noises and stuff. So yeah. I didn't watch Jurassic Park till I was 21, so I don't have the emotional connection some people do. So that's like also where I'm like, I'm just gonna go with Die Hard. Because
I remember going to the theater and standing in a huge ass line for that movie.
I was either
say,
not born yet or I was a baby. So like,
I will say that Jurassic Park, for anybody out there who knows Q, Jurassic Park has won so many tournaments so far because of Q, because Q absolutely loves this movie, and it's been a solid year. I know this because we just did our 2025 math tournament for the winners, and Jurassic Park wasn't on it, so it's been over a year since Jurassic Park has won a tournament. Period. But if you like Q, if you don't like Q, or just want to fuck with Q, it's a good reason to vote against it. I quote wise, like movie quote wise, as far as impact goes, and as far as longevity goes, I like ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun. It gets quoted hell of a lot more.
yeah, and that's also why I kept voting it too, because it was quoted in the stupid Grumpy Cat special, and she's like, they put the cat on top of like a little Gatling gun, and like that's all I can think of when I hear that line.
The way Jeff Goldblum though delivered that line and the context behind it,
Like his very just quiet dinosaur eats man, and then Ellie Sattler going, "Women inherit
Women
the
have-
earth." Without hesitation, she says it. That's the line
Yeah.
of love.
Sorry, I'm doing math at the moment.
1 + 1 is 2.
I'm trying to do a little bit more than that, but it is what it is. Jurassic Park moves on to the finals off of this one. Felix started that one off, which means Logan starts this one off. No, sorry. Nancy started that one off, so Felix starts this one off. Felix, it's either dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow, or greater good. I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you'll ever gonna get.
Just because I think Greater Good's gonna win, I have to go to dishonor your wife. I mean the cow.
Don't you dishonor your wife?
The cow. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Same
go.
thing.
I'm quote Felix. I'm gonna have to go dishonor your wife.
Not saying, but I'm saying.
I'm just, you know what, quote, you know what, Felix? I think that might actually be the name of the show this week. Dishonor, Logan, is it dishonor on your cow or greatest good?
I'm gonna have to go dishonor your cow.
Yeah.
That sounds worse.
No, because
I can at least understand you dishonoring somebody's wife, but you're gonna go dishonor somebody's cow?
anyone here has seen the show Ed, Ed and Eddie, I picture that being said in Rolf's voice. It's a very stereotypical Eastern European accent of the son of a shepherd. I can't do the accent, but just dishonor your cow.
Nancy,
finish this up.
Yeah, as much as I love the super suit exchange, it's dishonor. It's dishonor. Dishonor your family. Dishonor your cow.
Mulan moves on to the finals. Incredibles ended up getting going 3-2, 3 and out, 2-1. So that's what 8-3, and then so it's 8-7. Okay, so third place. Logan starts us off. Logan, It's either ho ho ho, now I have a machine gun, which went 10-3, or you got this quote right. Greater good, I'm your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get, which went
Yeah.
8-7.
Ho ho ho! Now I have a machine gun.
Ho ho ho. Guess your vote. Nancy.
It's a greater good. I'm your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get.
Tiebreaker decision coming down to Felix. And Felix, is it greater good or ho ho ho?
Ho ho ho.
The diehard gets third place. I'm gonna see what the final score is off of this one, because it's actually kind of should be kind of cool to figure out. So Mulan 4-1, 2-1, so 6-2. 2-1, so it's 8-3, and 3 and out, so 11-3. Versus Jurassic Park went 3-2, 2-1, with 5-3, 3 and out, so that's 8-3, and then 10-1, so that's 2-1, so that's what 10-4. Yeah. So in the finals today, as far as vote count goes, we have Mulan, which is dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow, went 11-3 as far as votes go, and Jurassic Park with Dinosaurs Eat Man, Woman Inherits the Earth went 10-4. And I believe this is Nancy starting us off. Correct?
So it's
No.
between. So we're between.
No, Nancy started.
Never mind.
Is it Nancy? Yeah, it is Nancy. All right.
Oh, okay.
It is Nancy. At least that's how I'm going to count it. Nancy, actually, this is the last time to blow your load if you so choose. You're the only one not to do it.
Yes, because I'm a lady.
I know, put the other guys to shame. We don't start fights,
but we can finish them.
To make it perfectly clear, I didn't blow one either when I was there, so.
Well, you're a lady too, then, Freddie.
I mean, I try. So, Nancy, last time to blow your load if you so choose. Is it dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow from Mulan, or Dinosaurs Eat Man, Woman Inherits the Earth from Jurassic Park?
I'm going to go with dishonor.
Gets a vote. Nancy decided not to blow her load in this situation. Felix, dishonor or dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs.
Tie-breaking decision coming down to Logan.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So, the one quote on here that I honestly didn't think would have been like a good quote. Does anybody know who did Dinosaurs? I can look it up real quick.
Me.
But,
no, it was Cheyenne.
Was it Shy?
It was Shy.
That was her. Are you sure? Because I don't have that off of that one.
You scroll back through.
She had Shining, Rocky Horror Picture Show, Sweeney Todd, West Side Story, Encanto, SpongeBob, Deathly Hallows, John Wick, Crazy Nights, and Suicide Squad.
Then I'm not sure. Was it David?
I'm looking up.
I don't think it was David. David, I don't think David has a connection to Jurassic Park user.
Kate had it. It was her. Why did I put this away? Granted, Kate also had the Incredibles as well. So, ouch! Just fucking smacked my thing. She also had the Incredibles on her. It's a Wonderful Life. It was spot number 3 for her. By the way, the Dinosaurs Eat Man, Woman Inherits the Earth. She also had Toy Story, a movie that I think is going to go very far next week off of that one as well. The Incredibles and Elf for this one, but it ended up being Dinosaurs. Jurassic Park wins it with a looks like 12-5 going through this entire thing. So not exactly a good score, but not exactly a bad score. Moves on to the winner, Mulan. After that, Die Hard gets third place, and The Incredibles after that. That is our show this week, guys. You can find Nancy at.
You can find me over with Dr. Deathhand on Dr. P.F. Jeremiah and his infernal roommate, as well as on Tales of Grandaria. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Hopefully going to have a more professional social media soon.
You can find Felix at.
Hi. You can find me at the Mod Squad Network with Kevin, who's normally on some of these shows here. We do reaction videos, and we go live every Saturday night at 8 p.m. EST with a giveaway where we just have fun and play games and stuff.
John's ad situation is going to be set right here. Other than that, you can find Logan at.
You can find me on Instagram at Logan_0799. You can occasionally find me on Central Booking, and hopefully in the near future you can find me on Tales of Grandaria again.
And of course, I'm your host, Freddie Fisher. You can find me at that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, check out Bracket Bash for the audience vote, where you can vote along with us every single week. This currently we don't have anything going on, but soon enough we're going to have the entire "Fuck You" songs, which I got to get that list going. Alien movies, Irish themed stuff, and for our Easter special, as always, we try to do movies that need to be remade. On Twitter, I'm at Fisher777. We're all at Bracket Pod on Instagram, as always. You can find me at Can't Lick Me, not one word. A special shout out to Molly, our Thank You To review. Again, I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name again because I'm guaranteed to fuck it up. I like to leave every single show with a quote. Today's quote is, of course, a quote from a movie, because why else would we do on this type of show? From The Truman Show. And it is, I think it's a perfect quote to end a show on. It says, "In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night." That's our show this week, guys. Have a good one.